Oh, my goodness. We are back once again, everybody, for a hangout with ABJ. It's been so long since we've done this, and boy, we're going to have some fun here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to be honest. I'm not expecting a lot. I'm expecting, people just to kind of come in. 1 second, I'll get to that comment. But expecting the people to come in, maybe some new people pop in, maybe some old faces, but let's see. I'm not expecting a huge outcome when it comes to the stream, but we're going to grind back to it. We got to show that consistency again. We got to dive back in. We got to have some fun, but we have some people in the comments. This is from the Negative Day Gentleman, the Parkour Man, the Cookie Man, every Blackwell Jr. I'm not sure what that means, but welcome. SWA says, the king is back. You're goddamn right. I am back to take over this thing we call the wrestling space. Steven Chambers, what's up? Never heard of this channel. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been here. StreamYard, boy, you have changed. Wow. Look at this. Alex holding it down. The solo dolo over on the Twitch side. Alex said, this mind taught me how to pee. Barely. It still runs down your balls. But we'll get there. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, 12 minutes till Monday Night Raw. I don't know what's going on with this card. I'm going to be honest. I'm not super prepared. But we will hold it down. We'll talk about what's happening. I'm going to open the door to guests. Abdul, it's me introducing you. I didn't go back here till November. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm going to be opening the platform for people to join and come hang out. So if anybody would like to do that, the door will be open. We'll have you come in for a segment or two if you'd like. And we'll chat. I may have some independent wrestlers pop in from time to time. I did open the door for some independent wrestlers to come in and plug some stuff they got going on. Also, we have. Let me take care of this real quick. I don't like this down in the corner here. ABJ is not gold for me, and I need to fix that. Let's go. All right. Let's go to Canva real quick. I'm doing this on the fly. This was really upsetting me. I'm looking at the thing. And I'm like, why does this look terrible? I don't like this. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like this blue because my hair is completely blue now. It's supposed to be purple, but in washes, you tend to lose some things. Let's pull up my Canva because we have a brand color palette. There it is. There, that's our gold. That's what we got to do. There it is. All right. I feel better now. I feel better about that. Mick. What's going on, Mick? How you doing? I got it locked down for all them changes. The Usos, for all them challengers, the Usos locked down when they were the longest ranked tag team. Yes. Well, I actually just got monetized on Twitch. So I guess Twitch changed their policies up, and I am now monetized on Twitch. I don't know if that's going to lead to anything, but we'll see. We want Cross. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. He's saying his contract is now up and he wants to resign, but it's looking like they don't want it. Some reports are saying that this is a work, so we'll go from there. Congrats. Well, I didn't get the stream hours. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, the stream hours I got and the people I have, but I didn't have the consistent number of viewers. But I think they changed some things up, and I may have qualified, so I got it. But also, we'll be back live Wednesday night for Dynamite, and we'll be back Thursday nights at 8 o'clock for Tornado Tag Podcast. Now, we will still do some legendary episodes where we talk some history, and we talk some past, but Tornado Tag will mostly be a recap of the news that's going on in today's wrestling, whether it be pop culture news, whether it's going on with the goings on of wrestling. Maybe we'll recap some things that happened on Raw, some things that happened on SmackDown, some things that happened. I will say this, I'm not going to really talk too much about NXT or SmackDown. I don't have live TV yet. Give me another week and we will have those and I'll be able to watch them. But this week I will not be able to watch it. Tuesdays I will be bringing back live interviews or live streams. So what that means is you may see one of my other channels like Bangin' Beers or Truth Behind Illusion or Blazing Buds go live on a Tuesday, and it'll just be me sitting behind a computer with Lily, and we're just going to be shooting the shit and going live and hanging out and chatting with people. So Tuesdays, keep your notification bells turned on, at least to the ABJ channel, because we'll be live here as well. But all the other channels, Tuesday is going to be a grab bag. It might be an interview that day. It might be a podcast. It might, who knows? That Tuesday is going to kind of rotate around. It's going to be kind of you never know what's going to pop up. We are going to try to I'm going to have a piece of content that may be pre-recorded that pops up every now and then. It might be a review of an album, a review of this, a review of that. But I'm going to also have these live streams that are going to have people pop in, and maybe I have like a discussion where it's, hey, tonight we're going to be doing, let's try to think of an example here. We're going to talk about what's better between this and that, and what is your take on it, and what do you prefer? And maybe that's the topic. We rock with it for the entire night, and we see if people are into the conversation, you know? So solo. Sorry, I'm just getting things situated here. All right, perfect. Solo. There it is. But yeah, so we have a lot of cool stuff. Raw card tonight. Punk opens the show. Sammy versus Rusev. Becky versus Maxine Dupree, Naomi versus Io Sky for the title. Interesting. All right. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, let's put up the link here for people if they want to pop in and come hang out. It's been a while since I did this. How do we? All right, cool. It won't be right away, but give some time. Join. Jesus, I'm having a hard time here. My computer's lagging like crazy. Jesus, sorry about that. All right, there it is. If you want to join the live stream, there's your link. You can pop in, come say hi. You can hang out in the green room, and I'll rotate you in. The rule is you need to have your own microphone. You need to have a camera turned on, and you need to not be a douchebag. Don't say anything that's going to get both of us in trouble, and you're good, and we'll have a good time. All right. So that being said, I put some feelers out for some interviews, and a lot of people are responding. A lot of people who I wasn't expecting to responded. So we're gonna have some crazy stuff coming up. Some crazy stuff. I love how I set up that camera, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. It didn't listen to me. Is this it? There it is. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I'm not qualified. I'm King Douchebag. You are. You do say some stupid things, but maybe we'll still have you come up. Yeah, Naomi versus Io isn't happening today. All right, so a little conflicting things in the chat. Yeah. How was everybody's day? What's everybody been up to? What have you been watching, hanging out, and doing? I've been doing some backstage interviews. I've been doing some what do you think of what happened in Monday Night Raw clips on social media, which are going pretty well. You guys are responding very well to them, and if you haven't been, the hell are you doing with your life? Let's start doing that. You know what I mean? You see your boy popping some stuff up on the socials. You know, I'm getting my notebook ready for tonight. Respond to them. Talk. Let's get some engagement. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on all socials. You know what I mean? Let's get going here. I'm in it to win it. We're gonna be putting a lot of work into this going forward. Also, I'm not here to grift or ask for money, but I will tell you this: your boy, you know, is better now with a job. I'm doing all right. But if you support this kind of content and you're here a lot, sharing, thumbs ups, likes, commenting helps the channel more than you know. But if you got it in you, we do have memberships over on YouTube. It would really, really help out if you guys join those memberships. The Champs membership is $5. I'm going to have new content there that you guys are going to see before everybody else. StreamYard is close to $90 a month now to keep this platform rolling and to keep this active for you guys to come hang out in. All right. I'm not asking for it today. I'm not asking for it this week. Not asking for a month, because your boy has to earn it, and I understand that. All right. I understand that I have to stay consistent, and I have to show you guys that it's worth your take. All right. But I will say this: anything can help keep the channel alive. So those memberships will help. T-shirts, anything like that. So, like I said, anything helps. Join live. All right, we're gonna throw a goal up real quick in the chat. We're gonna say 10 super chats, and we'll do a post show. And I'm also gonna do something right now. We're gonna throw some memberships out there. I'm saying that you gotta help out with some memberships. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give some memberships. I'm allowed to do 10. It's been a while since we've been here. My God, everything's popping up on my screen. We're gonna send 5 out right now. Let's send 5 memberships out. See who gets them. And go from there. All right. ABJ is gifted 5 memberships. I don't know if they're going to pop up on the screen. We'll see. Oh, we do. They have popped up. All right. So I don't think they're going to pop up on here for me to click on them, but I will read them off. The new memberships are for a month. SWAGM received a gifted membership. Undeniably X Martin, Sean Taylor. I wish that was the football player. He was still alive. Major Mellon, Tammy Ellis all got a month of champion membership for free. So you get to see content before everybody else. There is content out right now. There's some 5 questions out there and a lot of things going on. So you are able to get those 5 questions with ABJ now before everybody else. So thank you so much. And I think we're about 2 minutes away from the live stream. So once again, thank you all so much. We're going to have some fun. If you are in the chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We're going to try to set the goal for at least 10 likes tonight. 10 thumbs ups over on the stream. We are live currently on Facebook. Actually, we're live on my page and the ABJ page. I did not mean for it to do that. We're live on the Tornado Tag page, and we're live on the ABJ High Tension page on YouTube, as well as Twitch. So yeah, you'll get to see the unboxings at least for a month, and then you're going to have to renew next month unless you get lucky enough to get it again. But like I said, anything helps the channel. It costs a lot to keep this thing going now. You know, between StreamYard, between Canva, editing software, and stuff like that, it is getting pricey. All right, not saying it's make all be all. I will make it happen, but any help will help. Witchcraft by Lily in the chat. Thank you so much. You're welcome to come out and sit over on the side and watch Raw with me. And you can chime in here and there. I do have some ideas when it comes to when we do go live, because I think when I go live with Lily on those live streams, I don't like the fact that she'll sit behind me. I want to set up the old podcast table and bring my laptop over to it, and then I have a little bit of a different look. But I'm going to have to move a lot of things, right? You have to put microphones and stuff all over the place, or we can try something else out. There's a lot of things we can work out and try, but we're gonna give them a shot. I think my wireless mics can plug into the laptop. We're gonna try some cool things. I do have some extra cameras. Maybe we can even get multiple camera angles. There's a lot we can test out, but not saying if anything's gonna happen. How about the chat on the screen? That's pretty cool, right? I can't really adjust it or do anything with it. But it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat that it's there. It's kind of just, I could turn it off too, but I can't do anything with it. It's in a beta situation right now. It's I think I just lost it by the chat. I think when I turn it off, turn it back on, it took all the chats away. Good to know. Good lesson to learn. All right, event is about to start. Thank you guys once again for popping in. I don't have 2 chairs. And that's going to be a lot of cables, and we'll figure it out. We'll try something, but maybe you're onto something. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some storylines I'm not fully invested in. Like I said, I haven't watched in a while. I watched last week's Raw, and that was about it. So we're gonna one ear it so I can hear. If the TV's too loud, let me know. Then now. Together. I wish WWE. I wish we were in this together. SummerSlam. We will be talking about SummerSlam on Tornado Tag this week. I mean, if people do have questions and they want to hear certain topics, please put them in the conversation in the chat. I will mark them down. I'll answer them a little bit here tonight, but I do want to save some stuff for Thursday because it'll be me and Brian's take on things, and they're going to be wildly different. I promise you that. I can get why wrestling fans love LA Knight, right? Like he is exactly what you want as a professional wrestler. He just doesn't connect with me at all. I don't see it, but I can see how others see it in him. If someone can do me a favor as well and put this link, maybe I'll just do it. I'm going to put this in the Discord and let some people know that we are live. Maybe that will get a few more people to pop in. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that double stomp. Vicious. We did have some deaths as well. We've had the passing away of Hulk Hogan. We have passing away of Ozzy Osbourne. So we'll be talking about that as well on the podcast. It is in the Discord. What do you think of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker? I feel like they have to get gold, right? If Seth's the world champion, I feel like these guys have to snatch some tag teams or maybe a secondary title. I feel like them without titles in Seth's group, it might, I don't know. I do like the idea of Roman and Bronson working together, though. Man, are they showing the whole segment? Jesus Christmas. It's a long recap. See, I get why they do this, right? I understand. I support it. But stuff like this makes me question why I should even watch weekly wrestling. Because they're going to do this every week until the pay-per-view. And then the pay-per-view is going to come, and they're going to show this again over and over and over on the pay-per-view. And then an 8-hour pay-per-view is 35 minutes of wrestling and 2.5 hours of recaps. Naomi injured, match is not happening tonight. There you have it. No women's championship tonight. Starting off with the best in the world, CM Punk going to come out and cut a 30-minute promo segment. That's a cool shirt. I like that shirt. Where does Punk? Hey, Fluid, what's going on? I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat. Please respond. Talk to me here. Where does Punk rank for you right now in desirability to be on your screen? Reasons you tune into wrestling or WWE in general. Is Punk high on that list? Is Punk someone you're into? You don't like? You do like? I know some people were mixed on him. They didn't like. They loved him, and then he went to AEW, and then they hated him. And then he left AEW, went back to WWE, and then the people who hated him in AEW now love him in WWE, but then hated the AEW people now hate him in WWE. Like they flip flopped, right? They changed it. But now that I don't have, you know, I mean, I've always been a Punk guy. Like I got back into professional wrestling because people were like, "You're gonna like CM Punk," and they were right. They were 100% right. And he came back to AEW, and I loved him. And now he's back in WWE, and I love him here too. I am a Punk guy. He's definitely in my top 3, maybe my number 2, maybe 1 or 2 when it comes to WWE because I don't have Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Seth, and CM Punk are my top 3 reasons I watch professional WWE programming. It could be Cross if they used him more. I'm going to be honest. Cross would be a guy that I would mess with more if they put him on TV or if they used him. Adam Cole's no longer in AEW, so that loses a big thing for me. Kevin Owens on the shelf for who knows how long. So all I really got right now is Punk. I do like Cody. Someone dinged in. No, Steven Chambers wants to pop in. I'm going to bring you in, Steven. We're going to let the promo play out here.
How you guys doing?
What's going on, bud? Let the promo play out, and then we'll come back and chat, all right?
No problem, buddy.
I can't change cameras or anything on this new setup.
You don't hear my noise, don't you?
No, you're good. I'm just messing around with the screen. Oh, there. I like that. That looks good.
That's better right there.
I don't think he's going to AEW right away. They're at. We'll get to it. We'll get to it after promo. See, I'm gonna leave it on the screen so see if we don't remember. We remember to talk about it.
He's failing miserably. Listen, SummerSlam. Did you guys watch SummerSlam?
You are a little bit loud. I can hear you like a couple seconds ahead of me.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll mute it.
It's all right. Just a little bit, not a lot. I don't want you to kill your whole audio.
It's all right. I got closed caption. I can read it. You know, just see what they're saying.
Maybe just 1 or 2 notches. It's not huge, but I have headphones on so I can hear it really close.
I could tell. I could hear that I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
Yeah.
The chance that I can't help to feel that I maybe let you all down because I am not champion currently. So I apologize, but I will say this. I promised you, if you thought before I was relentless in pursuit of my goals, if you thought before...
Nate, what's going on, buddy? Nate Heater in the chat. He has a 5 question with ABJ dropping very soon. Give us one moment. We'll be right back. There's a promo going on right now.
The emotion in all your faces. I need more to regain that title. They say hate's a player, not the game, and I don't hate the game. I've cashed in on a few people in my time, but boy, do I hate the player. You're following in my footsteps. You're pretending to be CM Punk, and you pretended.
My Netflix is buffering.
Yeah.
Is yours buffering?
No, I'm good.
God bless America.
I'm going to get my title back. I'm going to take it from you, and when I get my hands on you, you're not going to have to pretend to be injured anymore because I'm going to break your legs.
How long is Rumble? Rumble's a while away, right?
It's going to be in Saudi. I know that. It's probably February this past year.
Yeah, like what, 4 months? Do they stretch this out for 4 months? Well, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. There's going to be a 2 nights too, by the way.
Yeah, I think all major pay-per-views. They're saying that Mania might go to 2 nights, and one night being 2 nights, 1 night in one city and 1 night in another city.
Wow.
Yeah, they're saying 1 night might be in Saudi.
W sure loves Saudi.
Another big deal happened today in sports news, but we'll talk about it in a moment too.
Yep. Here comes the Slim Jim eating son of a gun LA Knight.
Dude, this lady in the crowd in the bottom left corner of CM Punk looks like Sunny a little bit, like when she gained a little weight, and she's just having the time of her life.
Yeah.
She's standing up. She's loving it.
Well, heck, they don't have wrestling very much in Quebec City, Quebec, so I don't know.
You defeated Gunther, you became the world heavyweight champion once more. I'm going to tell you right now, you deserve, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you deserve to have your rematch. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. But last week, I'm having my match. That's nothing to do with you. I'm having my match with Seth Rollins. And what do? You come down, you just can't contain yourself. You have to attack Seth Rollins. You get me disqualified, and now I lose my opportunity, my man. I understand it, but wrong place, wrong time.
I like his I don't like the stupid catchphrases, but it is pro wrestling, but it's a cohesive promo.
Yeah. He's always pretty good on the mic. But not digging the catchphrases, he's overdoing it.
He's keeping the beats down. The beats are there.
Sorry, I turned it down again. Sorry.
If you're going to do it after the bell rings. Because at this point, you do deserve your rematch. You should get your rematch. The bottom line is, you get your rematch after I get mine. Okay, I think I see your perspective, but I think the words you're looking for were thank you, Mr. Punk, for preventing Seth Rollins from ending my career. Did you think you were going to become heavyweight champion after he stomped your head in the concrete like a coconut? Huh? No, so you're welcome for saving your life, for saving your career. I am a former heavyweight champion, something you cannot claim to be. So when it comes to end the line and who gets a title shot, it's me you're looking at as the number one contender. You can get back in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you feel like you got what you want. So at least a couple people were saying thank you. When I think about what you did, it's not thank you that I want to say before you, if you get what I'm saying. Well, I'm telling you, yeah, you did the work.
Now it's starting to fall apart. Promo's starting to fall a little bit.
It was long overdue, but bottom line, yeah, I haven't been there yet. So way more overdue. Now, you want to talk about, I heard you say a little bit ago, there's levels to this. Yeah, there are levels to this. And as good as you are, best in the world, you ain't on mine.
Like, who are you? I'd be like, it was, the beats were good. Now it's getting muddy.
Yep.
I'm going to forget last week happened, okay? As long as you don't do it again. Don't step over the line. Favor two. I'm gonna go.
I got a feeling triple threat.
I'm gonna become world heavyweight champion. And then favor two, then you give me my first successful title defense. Yeah. You're gonna do me a favor. Okay, you can say that. In the spirit of making sure there's no bad blood or no problems here. No, I don't want problems. No problems here. I got a Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth Rollins problem. But listen, I'm the best in the world. Yeah. These and gentlemen. I wasn't done.
Paul's like, all right, that's Jesus Christ. This dude's coming out with a whole shoe collection now.
Yeah, Bronson's got like what, 2 or 3 pairs of shoes?
2.
I'm not there yet.
George St. Pierre. I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak this guttural language.
Either.
From the adorable oracle, do not get into the favor business with C and you start trading favors with that name right there, it will cost you everything in life. It will cost you your self-respect. It will cost you your position in WWE. It will cost you half of your career. It will cost you years of your life.
Is he talking about himself or Vince McMahon?
I don't know. Probably himself.
If you want me to put hands up both your chins for the bronze, be my guest. Come on down. Come on down.
This is long. They said this is a long take. I told you it's gonna be a longer one, right?
Yep. They only got 3 matches announced so far today, so
There's your match, tag team.
yep.
Versus the future of WrestleMania Rise Breaker. And the owner of the shoe of power, the Bronson Reed. Challenge is for tonight. I'm not sure if you can get it through your big bloated head or not. We went out here looking for those 2 dudes just walking Foot Locker. What we want, you know what? There's enough talk. If you want to fight, you got it. Let's do it. We accept.
Why would Punk look at him and say no and then say yes?
Doesn't make sense at all. I was getting ready to say the same thing.
All right. Well, 2 hours later, we got our first segment, probably our main event. And you're 40. All right. So I didn't hear about Cross going to AEW. I know that's the theory. That's the rumor because obviously the contract thing with WWE. But there's also rumors and speculation going around that the Cross leaving and the Cross contract thing is because he's saying his contract's up, but he's not released or anything like that. Some people are thinking it's another firing work that WWE is pulling, and we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, what else was there? Oh, the other news going on. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. But if you're a Paramount Plus member, I know it's been a lot of people are flooding away from that streaming service because of them essentially saying it's too woke and they're going to get rid of a bunch of content on it. But if you're not into that style of content and you're a UFC fan, which is probably goes hand in hand because it seems like UFC and Donald Trump are buddies, you will get all UFC pay-per-views will be exclusively streamed on Paramount Plus Network. I don't know when this deal starts. I didn't fully look into it. But that's going to be the future going forward is they're kind of removing their pay-per-view schemes and they're going to go to a subscription base. So if you're, as long as you're a Paramount Plus member, you will get UFC pay-per-views for free, which is kind of crazy that in 2025, going into 2026, the UFC is going to be cheaper to watch than WWE.
Yeah, the deal's worth $1.1 billion. So
I don't know if the Cross is a work because of the whole truth situation. I think it's too much like that. But here's the thing. WWE is a wash and repeat company, and it works every time they do it, where they leave and then they're like, we want him back. And then they bring him back, and then everyone acts like they care for a week, and then they bury you again, and then nobody cares again. Yeah, El Gran Americano with Judgment Day.
Lola Vice got re-signed with WWE.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Aaliyah James is going to be at PPW next month. She was in NXT UK. I'm not too familiar with her.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. She's going to be fighting Sammy Chaos next month at PPW.
Oh, okay. They got the Triple Mania this Saturday, this Saturday, I believe. The Triple A will be on YouTube. I found out who's going to be on commentary.
Who?
Corey Graves and JBL.
Gotcha.
And they're going to induct Conan in the AAA Hall of Fame. Rey Mysterio is going to induct him.
Cool. I don't have plans, I don't think, this Saturday. So it's very possible. Maybe we do a AAA stream. That's very possible. Good call, please, see Fluid. Maybe that's something we do.
Yeah, it starts at 9:00 Eastern time.
Yeah, so maybe that could be something possible. I'll grab some beers. And we'll drink some beers and watch some AAA. All right, we're on our commercial.
Don't get the real American kind.
I'd rather drink my own piss. So what's been new with you, buddy?
Nothing much, buddy.
Program note from the director. I will not be available this weekend. I do apologize. We will not be able to stream this weekend. Friday night, I'll be at New Era Pro Wrestling. A friend of mine who I don't want to sound cocky or I'm ruining things from people, but I helped get a friend booked at New Era a while ago, and I've yet to see him perform there. And they need a little bit of travel assistance to get to the show, so I'm going to be helping them with a ride Friday and Saturday back and forth to the venue. So I will be at shows this weekend, but I will vlog while I'm out. So I will promise to do that. Honestly, I'll show you guys a little cool thing before we lose commercial. I got some new equipment, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 3 viewers already. We were up to 8, and everyone left me. But so I have a vlogging camera, the ones I was showing you guys, but I have a new one. I have my brand new DJI Action 5. This is my new vlogging camera, so I take this everywhere I go. It doesn't have that gimbal, which I love the gimbal, but also like it scares me if I drop it because I am clumsy that I'm going to bust it up. This is a lot more. You can if you drop it or have any issues, it's going to be more durable, which is definitely what I need. So I have been doing vlogs. I have one in the works right now. I can't put a lot of stuff at PPW on the vlogs anymore because just filming backstage has been kind of a nightmare. And then we got 2 new mics for the vlog, and these ones are really, really tiny. Look at the size of these things.
Oh man, they are really tiny.
Yeah, so these are cool. But this is it's my little vlog bag. Thank you, Lily, for the programming note.
Hi, Lily.
Producer Lily in the background saying, "Yo, dickhead, stop offering things to your fans that you can't upkeep." You know. She's
always cool to have some backup there. Know what the plans.
I need it. I need a secretary or an assistant because I'm an idiot.
Get you a planner book or something.
I'll forget to do anything. So yeah, no AAA stream this weekend. I'm sure there's going to be some great content creators out there doing that. Steven, are your people going to be doing it?
Yeah, Circle Debate will be doing it Saturday.
There you go. So Circle Debate. Let's pull them up real quick. The Circle Jerk Master of Debaters.
Yeah, they're live right now. So
okay, well let's do this. I'm gonna plug their stream right here in the chat. I don't have a lot of people watch right now. It's only 3 years. So if you guys can do me a favor, pop over to their stream. Tell them ABJ and Steven Chambers sent you, and go give them a thumbs up on their stream and tell them they're doing a good job. All right, show some love. I think we can help them get a couple more subscribers under their belt and a couple thumbs up. So jump on over, show them some love, show them some support, and help out other content creators.
Yeah, they do it all. They do NXT, Dynamite, sometimes Impact.
When I was away and I wasn't feeding my baby birds, Circle Debate took in the mouth of Steven Chambers for us. They were chewing up their food, spitting it into his mouth, and taking care of our baby boy. Look how big and strong he is. But no, if Steven likes them, then they're good people, and we'll show them their love. So make sure you go and support those guys. It's Raz hanging out. What's going on? Morning. Hey, top of the morning to you.
Are you digging all these different El Grande Americano characters?
How many has there been? I'm going to be honest. I haven't been keeping up with it.
So there's Ludwig, Pete Dunne, and looks like Tyler Bate. There's 3.
Well, this is Ludwig right here, right?
Yep. Gable's still injured.
So Pete Dunne was also doing it too?
Yep. He was in a mask last week.
Interesting.
And Tyler Bate was the 3rd one.
No, Steven didn't cheat on me. He didn't use his mouth. He just you know what I mean? But no, seriously, guys, if you guys can pop over there and just say, hey, sent over by the ABJ stream, keep up the good work. Gonna give you guys a subscribe real quick. That'd be great. Show a little camaraderie from our community to your community. Just pop over for a second, and then you can pop back, or if you like it, stay there. It's up to you, but show them some love. You know, let them know that while the whole time we were away and Steven was showing them guys love, that our community is the same way and we give it back. So if you guys can do that, it would mean a lot to me.
Yeah, they're good people over there too. They sure love wrestling. And they do gaming too, Anthony. There's one named Dom. He plays Fortnite a lot.
Nice.
He did like a 4-hour, 5-hour stream this past weekend playing Fortnite. Him and his wife.
That's awesome.
Rey Mysterio as the future of Lucha Libre. Yet everywhere you turn, hearing about Dirty Dom. Head to Triple Mania, who's spinning in Dragon Lee's world. Dirty Dom yet again. And maybe one day American shockingly popular south of the border. So he and Dom teaming together for the very first time in fight.
I think I'm gonna go see Cross soon. Thinking of carrying Cross. I'm gonna be going to his book signing in New Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Me and a friend of mine are gonna go.
Are you going to go buy his book there, or are you just going to order it online and before you?
Take care of the kingdom. Remove Dragon Lee from the equation.
Are you going to order his book online, or are you just going to get it at the bookstore?
No, he's signing them in person in New Jersey. We're gonna go to the book thing and go and buy a book and meet him and have him sign it. We lost some viewers. We're down to one. Maybe everyone bounced for a second to go show them some love. Good. They'll come back hopefully.
Yeah, 3 of those 4 is in that AAA title match with Vaquino for Triple Mania. Hi, Anastasia.
Yeah, Anastasia, what's going on? Lily, if you can muster up the strength to go downstairs and bring me up a Yanglang Lager Light, that'd be great. If you can't, I understand. I don't know if Scarlett's going to be there, but we'll see. So when I worked with ABJ, when I worked with Cross, Scarlett wasn't there. So I've never kind of I've seen her work on the independent wrestling scene, but I wasn't privy to meeting her.
No, Shotzi made her debut at MLW on YouTube this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I don't want to say this and sound negative, but I feel like if you're on the independent scene and you're doing everything and then you show up in MLW, that's probably not a good sign of things to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They got her wrestling Cardona.
Because MLW is like a step behind I feel GCW even.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting picked up by, TNA or AEW, and then you fall into GCW and then fall into MLW, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Yeah. And here's the thing too, man. I mean, I'm not saying that it's impossible to be an MLW star and then get the WWE, because we've seen Jacob Fatu do it. We've seen, Cross do it. We've seen a few people do it. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely, when you go on so a lot of people, we were talking about this in the Discord the other night, and I was saying that when you leave the independent scene, a lot of people are like, oh man, I want to book Shotzi, but she wants X amount of money. And I'm like, well, that's probably the rate she's telling everybody, because if you afford it, then it's worth her time. But not every company's paying that rate. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But because here's the thing, if her rate's too low, or if her talent's rate's too low, and they pop up all over the place, and then they also go into a place and their attendance is super low and they're not drawing numbers, that can ruin their chances of getting signed by bigger companies too. So you have to be really selective where you pop up, because you want it look like there's big crowds. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, that's my hair. Yeah, I have blue hair, and I'm wearing a Motley Crue shirt. I didn't film yesterday or today's shirt of the day yet, so I have to re-put on yesterday. That's all a little TV magic. When wrestling's over, I'm gonna take a video with this shirt and then take another video with my shirt yesterday and then post yesterday's today. Yeah, this is my little Aussie tribute. It's supposed to be purple, but it has definitely faded to blue.
Like the Crew retro shirt.
Yeah, little Motley Crue. Oh, Sharon, and I'm watching the fucking wrestling. Styles. Oh, my vapor is in the other room too. Yeah, it was definitely very purple, but it has turned blue. I'm probably gonna watch. Here's what we're learning with my hair. I do not hold color very well. I mean, on camera it looks great, but like it's definitely fading. It's fading away. I'm gonna look like probably Seth Rollins soon, where it's gonna be very like white, blondish.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about that because I can't even grow hair anyways.
You should dye the sides. You should grow. Well, I'm telling you, you need to grow your sides really long, and then you thought I had a scarf on the whole time. No, that's my hair. That's the hair. It's a new look. We tried it out.
I see what they're saying though about the scarf. That it looked like a scarf.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'll be doing. I don't know what the word is of who's going to be there, or if it's still a speedball show, or if speedball is going to be there. But I have been asked to do ring announcing duties at the next Fightertainment show in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. So very excited for that. The show that Speedball built, you know what I mean? And it's going to be back at Pilgaroon very soon. And I'm going to be ring announcing it. That's pretty exciting. I'm pumped for it. And I believe it's going to be filmed and put on IWTV for you guys to watch.
Oh, cool.
I did commentary in my hometown. You know, it's not every day you get to work in your hometown. You know, sometimes you're from a town and the next town over is like your hometown because you're not that close. No, I got to work in this little tiny town of Monty City. They put a pro wrestling show on. And the night before the show, they reached out and they're like, yo, do you want to do ring announcing? So I went and I ring announced in my hometown, in my childhood fire department that my dad has been a member of my own pretty much most of my life. So I got to work in the firehouse. I got to ring announce, and I seen some people in high school that are now seeing what I do. I've seen some friends, and first time my mom ever came to a wrestling show in 8 years doing this. So that's exciting. My mom was there. My little cousins came. My other cousin came with her kids. It was awesome. It was really, really, really cool. The week before that, I did I did a little bit of live commentary in the street, like over a PA system, and ring announced for Brewfest. So they had Pilgrim Brewing Company had a show in the middle of the street. They put a wrestling ring during the Brewfest. I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. The heat did kill me, and I had to step away for a match. And some of the times I wasn't able to ring announce people because it started raining. So we had to like quick pick up all the equipment and bring it under a tent. And then once it was under a tent, we couldn't see because it had walls on it. So we couldn't really keep doing commentary. So I just stood out in the rain and just acted like a psycho outside, but the heat killed me. But so yeah, I've been having some cool shows recently. We also did backstage interviews this previous weekend at PPW. So I should be editing those tomorrow and getting those all done for you guys to check out, and they'll be posting very, very soon as well. I love Dom's mask.
Yeah. So was it a good turnout at that show?
I think so. I'm gonna be honest. When I work PPW, I really don't see a lot. I show up, I go to the back, I set up my backstage area, and I just stay there. And so I don't see matches, I don't see shows. When they come back and do the promo, I go, so what happened in your match? And then I have to just work off that. I don't have like a gorilla monitor or anything, but I was getting a lot of content there, but there's some I've been getting I'm not saying this to sound negative or mean or anything, but I've been getting a little bit of heat and trouble for recording backstage and not getting permission from everybody, and I'm trying my best to fucking just get by as a content creator, and it seems like I'm just like every time I try something it's just not landing and people don't like it. So I kind of stopped filming there or asking people to film, and it is what it is. I feel like you guys that are watching my content enjoy that stuff and you support and go watch because of it, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta do what I got. Thank you so much, Anastasia, for $2 super chat, super sticker. That means a lot. Like I said earlier, guys, I know I never ask for money. I never ask for memberships or donations, but We are back on StreamYard. I'm doing the premium version. I'm sharing it with other content creators. This is like almost $90 to keep every month. It's very expensive. Canva, that I make the thumbnails, is like $20 a month. I have some video editing software. So to keep this podcast alive, bare minimum is close to $100 or over $100 a month to keep this alive. If you guys can do a membership, if you guys can do donations here and there, it would mean the world, and it would help out a lot. Grab some t-shirts, the whole nine. Nate is actually he's a local magician in our area. He's really, really good at magic. If you've seen some of my recent TikToks or streams, or some of my social media posts, Nate has been on a lot of them. He hangs out a lot at Pilgrim Brewing Company, but he's a local guy to me. He actually made his wrestling debut at that Pilgrim Brew Fest. He came out and did a little spot in the Rumble. But I do have about 2 or 3 5 Questions with ABJs coming out right now with Nate. If you are subscribed and you are a member of the champion level or higher, you can go watch them right now. They're available for you. And then they'll be dropping very, very soon. With the indie shows you have been doing, I was wondering, have you been coming across any WWE ID talent? No. So here's the thing, man. You got to pay a lot of money for those talents to be there. And here's how it works, right? So if I say, hey, I want to bring in this name, and you don't sell the tickets on a meet and greet or thing that's worth the cost, it's not really worth it. And right now, independent wrestling is doing well, but people are just kind of only latched on what they're seeing on TV, and they don't come out and support independent wrestling as much as they should. So a lot of companies are not willing to put the money out to bring some of these names in. And the names that are the WWE talent are names that, at one point in time, they were working the independent scene for much cheaper rates. So they were able to get booked. And now under the WWE ID, their rates have went through the roof. And also when you bring them in, they can't lose. You don't have control over that booking. So you're essentially bringing somebody in and don't have any control of the outcome of that match, because WWE has to take over the booking of your show because you brought in their talent. And a lot of people don't like that on the independent scene because they're trying to do their own business. So I haven't really worked with a lot of WWE talent personally. I've worked with a lot of them before they became WWE talent, ID talent, but they're all really good people. I wish them the best of luck, but unfortunately, no, I haven't worked with any ID talent since being on the scene. But I only really work right now for PPW. High Tension's kind of on the shelf a little bit. They'll be coming back soon. And also I've been bouncing here and there with I did that WTW show, and then I've been doing some stuff at Pilgrim, but no, we haven't really had any ID people show up.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you have any indie wrestling nearby, support your
yes, please support your independent wrestling. Watch stuff on TV. Go subscribe to PPW on YouTube. Go subscribe to High Tension on YouTube. If you're on Thriller or if you have IWTV, go watch those platforms and those shows. I do know that they're putting a show together for Jeff Cannonball, who is an independent wrestler. He just got diagnosed with ALS. It's really rough for him, and a lot of people are trying to raise some money for him and his family. And so and there's a show coming up very soon in New Jersey that will have Tony Deppen on it. MJF will be there. Willow Nightingale will be there. Joey Janela will be there. Megan Bain will be there. I believe Penelope Ford will be there. There's a bunch of big names that are all going to be there, and it's going to be all to benefit Cannonball Jeff Cannonball. Nate Heater, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. That means the world to me. Dom's gonna eat a Styles Clash.
Looks like Dragon Lee's going to the top rope.
I would have Dom lose before he goes, but we'll see.
Or the extra El Grande Americanos may show up.
Yeah. Well, hasn't the Judgment Day been putting on masks too, coming out?
Just Dom so far.
I thought last week, like Finn Balor and what's his name came out with different masks on the interface.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Yeah.
I got some other news. As you guys see behind me, I have a belt or two but I'm
Yeah.
missing a belt over there. There was another belt over there. It kind of like a tag team belt. Not saying this is disrespect or I'm not throwing shade, but I wish everyone the best and everyone the luck. But you know, when I don't have a belt that I can carry as my own that's not plastered with everybody else's name besides my own. But I have a new belt coming, a brand new belt, and it is an ABJ belt. And it's coming very, very soon. But also the guy who makes this belt said he can fix my other belts and maybe add things and take things off of them.
Oh, cool.
So we might have some remixes of some other belts. The other belt was supposed to be gray or silver and gold, like the actual tag team championships, and they were painted silver. So I think what we're going to do is he's going to strip all that gray paint off it and make it solid gold. So like the Attitude Era versions of the classic tag team titles, we're going to recreate that. And then maybe some other belts will be coming down the pipe that will be ABJ inspired belts. So you're going to see a lot of belts coming to the channel very soon that are going to be looking like belts you've seen on TV, but spun a little bit to be ABJ style. If you're in the Discord, if you've seen little teasers on social media, maybe you know what's coming. But yeah. Also, in the background, if you notice, my first ever 2 pro wrestling signs that fans have made for me at shows are hanging up in the back. That's exciting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. A lot of fun things have been happening, man. I got some figure unboxings coming to the... I have to edit them still, but some figure unboxings are coming. I did an unboxing of a Roman figure, a John Moxley figure, and I did get the limited 1,000 run Swerve figure, which is completely sold out now. That was his gear when it was at Revolution when he won the championship, and he came out in that Black Panther gear. So those are coming soon.
That's awesome, man. But Dom wore the weapon in the mask.
Yeah, he put the spot in.
Yeah.
Oh, they have the tribal chief behind them. Look at Peter Maivia on that poster back there.
I like those old wrestling posters.
I wish more wrestling companies went back to that. You don't have to put every single person on the flyer. I would just put your main guy in the flyer and then just put the script of everybody else's name on there. I think those old school posters are sick. Yeah,
I miss those, man. I really do.
Yes, so it's going to be from a different designer. The designer who's making my new belts is local. He's local to me. He makes them, and they're made in America. They're made by a guy. They're the guy who's making them, the guy whose name is on them. He puts his hands on the material. He's doing the leather work. He does everything himself. He's not commissioning a third party to do it and then sends you the belt. So everything in the entire process is 100% talked about, and I can't really talk about who it is or anything like that yet. He doesn't have social media set up for himself, and right now he's kind of sticking quieter. Oh. One second, I'm getting a lot of messages.
You know me, Anastasia. I rock back and forth a lot.
Whoa. Let's go. Love Sammy too. Sammy's been teasing that he's going to be a world champion soon. Is that something you think we see in the future? Do you think they finally pull the trigger at some point and give Sammy his world championship? Because I do.
I think he might. There's some might be saying he might win the Royal Rumble.
My buddy, we'll just say Precious, because I don't want to put his government out there, has been clamoring for the past 7 years that Sami Zayn should be Money in the Bank. And I honestly think the next Money in the Bank needs to be a giant babyface, underdog guy who in any other circumstances would not win or cash in and win the Money in the Bank. And I think it should be Sammy this year. I think Sammy should win Money in the Bank. And then when his music hits, everyone's like, Sammy's going to be world champion. And then if he wins the Money in the Bank and he loses it in 2 or 3 months, we at least had a Sammy championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that move. And I would love for Sammy to get it. I didn't say that, but if that's how you put it together, you may have figured some stuff out.
Well, I found out that WWE's going to do an event the same day. PL.
Once again, real quick, this is not throwing shade. This is no throwing hate or anybody who makes belts or other content creators I work with. I wish you all the best. I hope you're all killing it. You're doing amazing. I'm doing me now. You know what I mean? I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I want to stand on my own. When I walk around with a belt, I want it to represent me and my brand. And I'm not really a part of that team anymore. So I wish them the best. I hope they have a successful thing. There's no beef, hugs, handshakes, whatever you need. But I just want to stand on my own. Yeah.
And you'll do great, man.
Auto parts. Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know why I clicked that and had it on the screen, but I never tell lies. That's what gets me in trouble. I should lie a little more. I'm learning. I am getting better at just shutting my goddamn mouth, though, instead of talking. That's what I see. Here's the thing. I'm learning. This is called growth chat. I don't like to lie because sometimes my truth hurts people's feelings. But what I'm learning to do is just shut the fuck up. Not everybody needs to hear what I have to say about everything. So I just stay quiet. And then I swallow it, and then it festers inside of me. And I want to say it so bad, and I don't. And then I just move on. Yeah. Maybe also when it comes to these new championships that I might be getting, maybe I do a version of the belt, or I get 2 of them made, and maybe we do belt giveaways in the future. Because another thing with this new belt maker is because they're local and there's not huge shipping costs and inflation costs and tariff costs, that makes a belt that was once very, very affordable triple the price. I can possibly afford, if the channel does well, we have a good month of super chats and donations. Maybe I take that super chat and donation money and I get a belt made. And if you guys want the real belt, or if you want the ABJ version of the belt, maybe we do belt giveaways. So that's something to think about too. So if you donate to the channel and there's enough that I can use to help cover the cost of the channel, the rest of it I will put back into the channel, maybe on some giveaways for you guys as well. Let me see real quick. Do you guys? All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna do this, and I hate the fact that I'm gonna say this, and I'll probably here's the thing. I'm probably just gonna give it anyway and show you. So don't actually do what I'm about to say. But if you guys want to possibly see the new championship, I will unveil it as a preview for you guys right now. But we'll just get 1 super chat or donation come in, and I'll show it off. But if it doesn't, if you guys don't do it, and by the time I get the photos ready, I'll probably just show you anyway. So you could probably save your money, but I shouldn't tell you stuff like that. You know what I mean? Some people have been getting photos of it and seen it, and everyone says it looks gorgeous. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, this sucks. They canceled the Naomi match. She's not medically cleared.
Yeah.
I can't prepare it to fight, so maybe I can fight her.
You know what, Eo? That is a great idea. In fact, it's such a great idea that it is official.
It is official. So.
See you tonight.
Do you miss the Psycho EO? I miss Psycho EO.
Same here, yeah. I missed the Monster Heel Asuka. Remember her?
Yeah. There it is. We got our super chat. I was literally just going to post it anyway, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will show you a little preview, guys. All 6 of you in the chat. Here's a little side profile of those side plates.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be an ABJ version of the Winged Eagle. So the theme of the belt is going to kind of stay like this. Anywhere on the belt that you would see the brand or the company's logo we have made spoof logos of all of those logos with ABJ. So the old ECW, WCW, every version of WWE logo, AEW, all have their own ABJ marker. Those logos that were made by either Hunter or Lily will be used on the belt. So that's kind of exciting. So yeah, there's the belt. And then every front plate of the belt will look, everything about the belt will look exactly like the original, except all the company markers will be taken off and the ABJ will always be predominantly in the middle of the belt. And that's essentially the theme going forward. I am going to do, here's the goal. I'm going to try to collect a lot of belts. So you're going to see classic WWE, modern WWE, AEW, and a bunch of stuff. So tons of belts are coming. And every time I get a belt, I will do the history of said belt as a piece of content and then use my belt as a presentation of said belt. Certain belts have multiple styles. So there will be the gold version of the Winged Eagle, the dual plated of the Winged Eagle. The IC Championship had 4 different leathers. I don't know if I'm going to do the 4th leather because it was an Ultimate Warrior style, but certain leathers I will get multiple of if there's a reason why I want to collect them. But it's going to be, thank you so much, Brendan. I did follow your page and like it. So thank you so much. Brendan's another content creator. Here's the link. If I do have it pinned. I don't know if you still see the link on the pinned comment, but if you click this link, you can pop in and join the stream. Brandon, if you want to come in and plug your content that you're starting up or you're talking about, you're more than welcome to come in for a segment or two and come chat with us.
Screw Mercedes with the belt collecting. We got ABJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some pretty sick belts, and then my belt collector is also gonna be making like legit from the ground up his own style ideas of belts. So I'll tell you what's coming up soon. Right, the Winged Eagle is next. Mm-hmm. We're gonna take a little bit of time to send some money, and then I'll be getting 2 belts made after that. I will be getting the modern version of the AEW Championship. Now, it's going to be a little more money because the AEW Championship is 3 5mm plates stacked on top of each other. That belt is thick, it's big, and it's heavy. So every layer of that belt is another layer on top of the belt. So that belt is like thick. It's a thick boy. The new version of the AEW title has a giant globe on each side that they use for side plates. The original one just had AEW and it did not have side plates. I'm going to get the original version of the belt and the modern version of the belt. But the original version of the belt that I'll be getting is going to have a different strap. It's going to have a little bit of a Burberry strap to it, and I'm going to have the old ABJ Triple B. That's in the works. And then I will be getting, after those 2 belts, I will be getting the 2 modern era WWE Championship belts. So instead of a giant W, it'll be an ABJ. And then the current now Seth Rollins belt, I will get, and instead of the WWE logo, it will be the ABJ logo. But they will be replicas of those 2 belts.
And those belts.
Steven, can you hold it down for a second? I'm going to step away real fast.
Okay.
Hold it down, read the chat, talk to everybody. If Brandon, if you do pop in, just hang tight and I will get you in when I come right back. I have to pee.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. And we're on commercial break here on Netflix. We're watching Sami Zayn versus Rusev. So how's everybody's weekend so far? Hope everybody's doing good. So just wondering what you guys take on the WWE going to ESPN, $29.99 a month starting next year. What you guys take on that? Texas being number one, Lily. Hey, I'm fine with it. They got a big game against Ohio State, so it's going to be a good game. I'll be rooting for Texas. It's going to be a big game for them, both teams. So I'm glad football seasons are getting going here. Hook 'em indeed. Yep. NFL season's already going to get ready to come on pretty soon. They already going preseason games already.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I put my scarf away, but guess what I did get? Hook 'em. What is she talking about? Hook 'em.
Texas,
Yikes.
number one ranked team in college football.
F them. They suck. Only two things that come out of Texas, and you don't like livestock. Speaking of Texas, America's team, Netflix, F that team too.
I won't be watching that.
Nope. Oh, no problem. We'll be here till the end of Raw. So, and if they're still awake after that, we're probably cutting the stream. But we'll be live again on Wednesday. I had to do some school stuff. I thought you graduated school. I thought we were done with school. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats and donations.
Old Sammy had.
Oh, when it's summertime, when it's so hot, I'm sitting here in a pair of jeans. I'm so hot. A nice cold beer, just amazing.
I have to deal with denim shorts, but not blue jeans, and only in the fall when it gets cold.
Excuse me, which witchcraft is about wrestling, not football. It is a wrestling stream, but we let everything go here. You know, we let everybody talk about every topic. We're pretty open. All right. I'm gonna say something right now. I'm interested to see how this match plays out because Rusev has been known to not want to lose, right?
Yeah.
And last week it ended in a double count out, so he didn't have to lose. And now he's wrestling Sammy, who's a pretty big player in the company. Is he going to take a loss to Sammy tonight?
Here's a submission hold. Trying to get to it. Oops.
Or does Sheamus come down and screwy finish this? I don't think. I will be shocked if Rusev takes a 3 count, shoulders on the mat, and takes the finish.
Either that or Rusev gets himself DQ'd. Probably has a shillelagh somewhere at ringside.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to mock Sheamus doing this. We're about 20 days away for Paris, Clash in Paris.
Yeah. Nate's saying he's calling interference. There you go. Tonight's all right, man. I mean, only 3 people watching on the YouTube side, 1 over on Twitch, but we're doing all right. I wasn't expecting big numbers right away. I was expecting this is going to take a while to grind and get our way back up there, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. The curse step, man.
How much of this has to do with Rusev not wanting to get pinned? That's my honest question. What does MFT stand for?
Shoot, I forgot.
And is the other Tonga brother injured or what happened with him?
Bicep torn
Huh?
pec.
Oh,
Yeah, Tamatonga. That bro kick's a little off there, Sheamus. He got him with a knee.
it was
not
more
the
like a
foot.
knee than it was a kick. He probably couldn't
Yeah.
throw the kick up because of his jeans, so he just threw a knee.
Yeah.
Happy heavily birthday, Hulk Hogan. Screw you.
I saw that.
Let me stop. I don't want to be that guy. If you're more in the death of Hulk Hogan, you have every right to go for it. I think it's weird. They need the Mounties out here. Uh-oh. There's a callback.
I saw somebody wearing a Quebecer shirt. Front row.
That'd be sick if PCO came back.
I'll say this about Hogan, Anthony. I respect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I respect what he does in wrestling, the sport wise, but outside the ring, he's a.
Here's my question. When he was alive, and we talked about Hulk Hogan as a wrestler, everyone said yes, he was the face. It was what it was. It worked, right? It was fine. But we all know that the only that really could have been anybody, realistically.
Yeah.
Because it was the brainchild of Vince McMahon. The only thing that made Hulk Hogan work is he did know how to do the character. And he just shut up and listened. He did exactly what Vince told him to do. And it worked, right? But everything outside of wrestling, his movies were garbage. Like he just couldn't he was huge, but everyone still was like a Savage guy or a Piper guy or you know what I mean? Like everyone attached to just as many wrestlers at that point in time than just Hogan. So when everyone's like, "Oh, Hogan was the end all be all of professional wrestling," WrestleMania 3, yes, he had the greatest. Him and Andre had a moment, but it wasn't the best match on the card. Everyone talks about Ricky and Macho Man. You know what I mean? Like, I just think people over embellishing it now that he's no longer with us. But like, and he's the type of person too. You can't separate the art from the artist. Because he went out and did everything as Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be political. And I'm not trying to do that. And I don't want this place to be a thing of, I know wrestling is an escape from the outside world and political landscapes, but WWE is putting it in our face as well. But here's the deal. Like, he went up and endorsed Trump. Trump is, love him or hate him or whatever, he is kind of being criticized for being a possibly racist president. You know what I mean? And other things if he's on certain lists. But you yourself have been called a racist and said horrible racist things. And then you partner up with the party that accepts you for being racist. Like, you knew who you were playing to. You knew who you grifted to. He went with that side for a strategic reason. You know what I mean? He's not dumb. He knows who to get the rub from. And that's where he went. He waves an American flag and says he's all American, but he doesn't like people of color. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Right. And then on top of it, Triple H goes out and does a press conference to Donald Trump, who right now is under investigation or is ducking and dodging Epstein list like crazy. But also Lawrence Taylor is standing there between the both of them. He is on the registry. He had horrible acts with an underage girl. That's not an allegation. That's a fact. He's on the registry for doing that. And then you, as the head and face of Triple H and WWE, go out there and stand at that podium. You're choosing to do that. And I think it's kind of scummy.
Yeah. What was he in the White House in the first place?
And the
It's
fact that Triple H was barely even recognized by Donald Trump, and he had all of his accomplishments, but didn't know that he was standing right next to him, makes me believe even more so that Triple H is just a pawn, and Vince is still doing stuff backstage. That's just my personal take. I think Tripp is the face, but I still think Vince is involved in this company in one form or another. He's still second majority shareholder behind TKO. He's still very much collecting a paycheck from WWE. He's just not he's not on the board. He's not all of that. But all of his people are still in place. All the people backstage are still in place. The WWE has not shown us really anything different to indicate otherwise. I mean, there's some aspects where Triple H talent is being pushed and some Vince guys have been released, but overall, it just seems like, to me, the same product.
Yeah. Give me just a moment here. I got to fix my battery. I'm going to
go for it. Yeah, please.
I'll be right back just real quick.
That'll be the last time I talk about political stuff. I mean, it might come up a little bit on Thursday, but I will try to my best to keep them two separate. I apologize.
It's all right, man.
Also, too, I mean, I know the guy doesn't like me, and that's fine. It is what it is. But quick shout out to Devin the Tribal Chief. He got a little bit of a shout out by WWE last week on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. When they showed the reactions of Brock Lesnar, they showed his reaction on Monday Night Raw.
I haven't watched this content since a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch it either. But he appeared on Raw. Yeah, yes, he is C Fluid.
Hogan's a different wrestler when he was wrestling in New Japan, so
he had to be, because they didn't show him any respect if he tried to do that other stuff.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big Steamboat fan. I just wish that Steamboat would have a title shot in the 80s with WWF at that time, but he never did have a title shot.
Yeah.
While he's there. So. He couldn't get one because of Hogan and all that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and here's the thing. I don't mind that certain guys don't get title shots, because I do think that the world title should be something that should be sacred, and not everyone should have the world title. I think the world title should be something you absolutely earn, or if it's a really, really special moment. I do think that certain guys should hold a title for 4 or 5 years at a shot. You know what I mean? Like, I think it should be something that should be earned, not just given. So I don't mind that. Like, it almost makes it more like guys like Steamboat and Piper and Mr. Perfect and these $1 million men never actually had world titles. But then in, today's day and age, just because the crowd jumps up and down and does yeet, you get a world title for 3 or 4 months. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I don't know much about his content, but if you don't like him, that's a you thing. But I know me and him were cool. I say cordial. We were cordial. And then
he never fulfilled that bet, by the way.
Oh yeah. But when I had some issues with another content creator team, he seemed to take their side for some reason and didn't like me anymore. So it is what it is. This will be fun. I'm a Trump person. You could be a Trump person. I would gladly have a friendly debate with you about why I don't like the man. That could be something we do at some point in time, but we don't have to if you don't want to. And to be clear, I never, as much as how long my hatred for Hulk Hogan is also how long my hatred for Donald Trump is. I didn't like Donald Trump when he was a TV personality, a businessman. I'm also not a giant fan of billionaires. Like, I don't like rich, evil comic book villains. And he just happened to be, he literally is Lex Luthor. He's Lex Luthor. He's the comic book villain who became president. Like, ugh.
Lex Luthor with hair.
Yeah, he's Lex Luthor with bad hair. Yeah. And not skinny or jacked or anything. But if you ask me, I'm 6'6", 180 pounds, jacked out of my mind. All right, there he is, Brandon.
All
What's
right.
going on, bud?
Not much. I just got my kid to bed. She's 5 years old and demanding.
Yeah. Throw a
So,
little
thanks for
Benadryl in
having
their
me.
cup.
Excuse me?
Throw a little Benadryl in their cup. Call it a day.
Oh, yeah, you know how that goes. NyQuil popsicles.
Yeah. So tell us about your content you have coming up soon.
All right. Well, basically, my friend Jason Rodriguez and we've been friends since 6th grade. And I used to be huge into wrestling, huge. But professionally, I'm a chef. So I got out of it over the years just because of life's demands, having kids, all that stuff. And I think WWE killed my spirit for it a little bit, be honest with you. Not putting them down, but I'm an indie guy.
Yeah.
But my buddy Jason always stayed into it, stayed in touch, and he's on the storylines. He's up into everything. And I came to a PPW event last month.
So where are you based out of, real quick?
Northampton, Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley.
Gotcha. And how did you find or learn about PPW?
Well, I went to the farmer's market, just a little daddy-daughter day with my kid, and I seen wrestling. I said, man, I love wrestling. And I seen the behind the scenes. I was like, well, I want to see that a little bit more.
Awesome.
Yeah, so my daughter was talking to Chris White, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Chris White. Love that guy.
Yeah. And we were sitting there just hamming it up a little bit. I had no idea what was going on because I just talked to anyone and we're just talking. He's like, yeah, I'm a wrestler. I'm like, oh, cool. And so by that point, my daughter Lily and Chris had a little rapport, just busting chops a little bit, having fun. And I said to myself, well, let's go to the event tonight, see if I can get my daughter into wrestling, see if I can get back into it a little bit more. I want to. I just watching Raw. I love AEW. I love the independents, MLW. I like ROH, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an indie guy, and I like finding talent. I pride myself on finding talent. So we went to the show. I took my son, my 17-year-old, and he's on the spectrum a little bit, and so it's hard to get things for him to want to do with me outside of the house. So I brought him, and it became a family thing. We loved it. We loved PPW, and so we went again this past Saturday, and but from that first match, the first event, I seen how my daughter was affected and my son was affected, and I said, well, we can do this as a family thing now. Let's get back to progressive. Yeah.
That warms my heart. I love that so much.
Yeah. So thank you. My daughter, I said to my buddy Jason, hey, let's just start a wrestling channel. Let's just do it. I used to do music back in the day, but I did the A&R side of things, project management, advertising, marketing, branding, things like that. But I said, let's just do it. So we are in the process of setting up our trademark, getting our logo together, which is why my page looks a little generic at the moment.
It looks like two muscle buster figures. You get a coin machine wrestling each other. I like it.
Yeah, thanks. And thank you. I appreciate that. I was just like, this is good for temporary, but we're going to go for the old school retro look. And, he handles all the legal stuff, all that jargon. And
I don't have any of that set up. Don't steal my names. I don't have them copyrighted.
Yeah. Well, I said to myself, I just want to do this with a buddy and just have some fun and take my kids to the events and just review PPW and, network and get to know some of the wrestlers and highlight those guys. My daughter, what got her into wrestling is actually Gene Snitsky.
Okay.
That's her favorite.
It was his fault then.
Oh, it was his fault. It totally is.
Don't let him babysit.
What happened is, I'll get back into that in 1 second because you're gonna laugh. So I said, Jason, let's do a channel. So he said, okay, let's do it. So we're doing everything behind the scenes now. I got the Facebook, the IG, I got the YouTube set up. You're actually the first person I've communicated with off of the. Yeah. I've been watching your channel, and it's very good content. Enjoy it, and
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for even linking up. That's great.
I
He
try to
doesn't
help
even,
but regardless of what other content creators may say, I try my best to literally help everybody.
it's same here, and that's what it's about. It takes a village, you know. One hand washes the other. I help you, you help me. I'm very much just like that as
Yeah.
a person, and it just translates into the content creating world.
Who are some
Um,
talent on PPW that you like?
Oh, well, I would say, um, like say this guy's really got a
Yeah.
real good shot.
Hmm.
Diego Hill.
Yeah.
I say Diego Hill when I watch him work. I see the cleanness in his moves. I see how fast he snaps with his forget that I'm on the spot, but I can say it any other time when you're falling back. I hit my head a few years ago, so I have some memory issues. So mind
You're
me.
right. That's all
I
right.
fell down and really hit the hell out of my head. I like the way he takes his bumps. I like the way he works. I like the way he transitions. I like the way he sells. His aerial abilities, athleticism. It really, really, really caught my eye. And I'm sitting there going, okay, I still know wrestling a little bit at least. And I'm going, this guy's got something here.
Yeah.
You know, he's got some charisma, but he's got something going on. After that, because I would say obviously VSK, but
Love
that's
VSK.
just, yeah, VSK, yeah, he's got that. That was one of the best wrestling matches I've seen in my life, and I've gone to a lot of wrestling matches. That was very, very good.
I have yet to
Just
see it.
from
I
a
can't wait to
technical-
watch it back. Yeah. I'm stuck in the
Yeah.
back doing promos, so I don't get to see any of the show.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's-
backstage. I'm backstage doing interviews all night, so I don't get to see much.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was decent. It was very good storytelling. It was very good technical prowess displayed amongst by both of them. The way they sold each other's moves, the way they transitioned, the way they worked together. They probably didn't work together a lot in the past, and they did a lot of crazy shit. I don't know if I can say that, but
No, you can curse. You're fine.
all right, they did a lot of crazy shit, and they didn't really turn up as much as they both can, but they worked safely. And I said to myself, well, those two are freaking professionals right there. Those are two people who really know what the hell they're doing.
Here's the interesting thing: VSK comes from way up in New York, and I think
Yeah.
Diego is down south. I think he
Oh.
moves. I think he comes from like Baltimore, Virginia area up.
Okay.
So they don't cross paths a lot. They're not two people who really work a lot on the scene together or get to touch each other a lot. So these two guys, I think, was the first time they ever worked. They go
Wow.
backstage. They have 15, 20 minutes an hour to set up a match, and then they just come out and perform for you guys. Like, so
Wait
that's
till
a
you
testament
watch
to both
it.
their talent. Yeah.
Wow. That was something.
Yeah.
Because they did some moves where you go, well, you messed it up a little bit. You're really screwing yourself up there.
You're centimeters away from paralyzed or death every single time you hit the ring.
Yeah, and then they cheated death 2 or 3 times during that match.
Yeah. Yeah. They're very, very talented people.
Yes. Other talent. Sugar Dan.
Sugar Dan, great look, great body, great everything. That guy's a stud.
Yeah, he seems to be like an excellent human being. We were networking on Saturday.
He
Very
pops in
pleasant
here.
individual.
He comes in and hangs out.
Yeah. He's you talked to him. He told me what was going on with his neck a little bit, and so
Yeah.
just the professionalism out of him. I go, that makes me go. I get it. I have a bad neck, so I get it.
Yeah.
Let's see on the spot. I had this written down. VSK, Sugar Dan. But right away, Sugar Dan pops out because of his look right away.
Yeah.
And his
He
charisma.
looks like a Hollywood version of a professional wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
like when they cast the Von Erichs, like he could have been a Von Erich.
Or you're like a young Brian Pillman in a way.
Yeah,
He has that
100%.
kind of look.
He has a movie star look and a body like a wrestler should look like. When you look at Sugar Dan, you're like, oh, it's the old school term in professional wrestling. You pass the airport test. When you see a guy
Okay.
in the airport, you're like, oh, that guy looks different than everybody else. And that's what you want to be a professional wrestler. When you walk into a room and you're in your normal clothes, like you turn ahead. And that's what you really want in a professional wrestler.
Like, who's that guy?
Yeah, 100%.
So the other, there's another one. There's a few of them, but another guy who really pops out, like
I genuinely am so excited.
Sean Hill. Too Smooth Sean Hill. Sean Smith. Sean Smith. Sean Hill was a quarterback. Sorry. It's a memory issue. I'm stupid.
I still have problems calling him Sean Smith because I'm used to calling him Rocket. He was Rocket for a very long time. And it's kind of like the old Jim Cornette when Cactus Jack became Mick Foley and he still called him Cactus. That's kind of in the same vein for me.
Right. Sean Smith. I should know that because I've been messaging him here and there and giving him the videos I shot in his match. Nothing before that's going to be published, just for him to have. Yeah. I almost shot the finisher from the perfect angle from the ring post.
If it's just clips, they don't care you do that. As long as you're not posting the full match online, they don't. PPW doesn't. Any clips that go out help PPW get seen, so they don't really care about that.
Well, yeah, just out of respect and didn't want to step on toes.
Appreciate that. That's amazing. That's good ethic to have, especially if you're going to enter the content space.
Yeah, that Paul's a cool dude, and I always err on the side of caution, no matter what.
Very good mindset to have, especially if you're going to enter the wrestling space and be a content creator, because a lot of people overstep boundaries.
Thank you. Sean Smith really popped out in terms of his physical ability. Right when he comes out of the entrance, he has his own little vibe, little like party boy vibe, has a little energy to him. Gets in the ring, he does his breakdancing move, whatever the heck that's called. Mm-hmm. And but he has a great look. He has a great quickness about him. He has really great fast twitch muscle reflexes.
So he was a breakdancer who became a pro wrestler.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are saying I've interviewed. You can hear their whole story.
I'm going to go through your channel. I've been going through your channel. I'm going to go through it a lot more. And I've actually been studying your channel, so I know how to be a better channel ourselves.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome.
Well, I'm here for anything you need. If you have equipment ideas or anything like that, you just let me know, and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction.
Great. But yeah, Sean Smith popped out. Sugar Dan popped out. Memory issue. I really did. I hit the hell out of my head. Like, I was paralyzed for about 45 seconds and everything. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a real serious injury, so I do have a memory lapse issue.
The captain's here. Welcome back, brother. Yeah, we're back. We're doing live streams. Thank you for popping through. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and hit that bell notification, so when I go live, you know right away you can come in and hang out.
Yeah, we'll do. Let me see. I tell you who my daughter hates.
Ooh.
And I love to hate this guy, and I hate to love him.
I hope
you already know who I'm going to say.
There's a few of them. I'm interested.
No, there's one really, really good. I mean, all right. So I like Austin Kingsley. I like Precious. I like the heels. I like how he puts his pinky up, and Norbert.
I've known Precious since he's like 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's like 20 some now, but I've known Precious before he broke into the business. That he's like not shoot, but like my little brother in this industry. Like I was really good friends with his parents, and then I met his parents, and then I used to go to their house before I was a content creator, and we used to watch wrestling pay-per-views together. And
okay, so that's your friend.
I went and joined the wrestling industry, and he was still in school, in high school, and doing his thing, and then he got in the wrestling industry, and then we connected again.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. That's cool. Yeah, I like how he does that. And the guy he wrestles with, the bald guy with the hairy back, I should know his name.
J.S. Hawthorne.
Yeah, he's a very good. I love how he stays in character. He stays in kayfabe. He really, really does that old school approach. He just keeps it. But
he's one of my favorite on the wrestling scene.
My favorite heel is going to be Travis Norbert.
Travis Norbert, yeah, the State Athletic Commission. He's very, very good at what he does. He's a very good character. I don't want to give too much away because he doesn't like that, but
right.
He works his ass off.
I seen before the shows and all that stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. He likes to stay in kayfabe.
Yeah. He's a huge reason why PPW is running as smoothly as it does in a lot of different aspects. I'll just put it to you that way. He's very giving, and he works really, really hard.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Yeah. But he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to do what he does. He can show up, perform, and leave, but he does a lot of the intangibles that a lot of fans don't even realize why the things are happening the way they're happening, or for the way you guys are able to watch it online later. He may or may not be involved in a lot of that.
Right. when you're there, I won't give up anything either because that's his thing. But I noticed from watching him from afar, like, okay, wow,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
works his ass off.
So
He
Norbert,
travels very far too.
yeah, he's from Maryland, correct?
Yeah, Delaware. Yeah.
Oh, Delaware. Wow, it's 2.5 hours away. So he, our first show was when he came behind and hit Chris Big Daddy White with the chair and beat him up.
Yeah.
And so I know she's 5 and I kind of felt like a bad dad, but this is wrestling. He made her cry. No, you don't beat him up because that was her friend, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I love heels. So
Yeah.
this is great heel work. You're making the 5-year-old cry and yell and scream, you know? So that was her first ever since then. She's been hooked. And when we came home from that show, for the whole entire month, she's been looking at that flyer for this past Saturday show going, I don't like that guy. I hate him. I
One
hate
second
him.
here. Huge
All right.
shot. Okay, never mind. It didn't look as bad as it did on that angle. On the other angle, it looked like Roxanne Perez literally crushed Io Sky in the back of the head really, really bad. But it was the other angle showed it was a lot safer.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. That's why I covered my mouth. I was like, oh, I thought she got hurt.
No, I'm on your show.
Yeah.
No, but that was her first welcome to the wrestling world moment. It was Norbert making her cry, and then we've been talking smack.
My girlfriend Lily's daughter, we'll just say she's still very youthful, and like your daughter and Santa Claus and things like that are very important to them, and they still very much believe, and they're into that. Kayfabe is very much alive in this household. But when we introduced them to a lot of, so their first wrestling show they ever went to, we went to a show and I was like, hey, listen, girls, you're going to have a different experience when it comes to the wrestling business. I'm going to try to make it my best so you still have that magic. But when we go early to a show and set up, you're going to meet people and get to know people and then see a different side of them when they hit it. Just know that there's still some performance art to this. And her one daughter, Katie, eats it up. She loves it. And the other one, she likes it. She bounces back and forth, but Katie really gets invested.
That's great.
She got to meet Rembrandt because myself and Rembrandt and Lily are really, really good friends. Like I love Rembrandt outside of the ring. He's a really good dude. He's like one of my dudes in professional wrestling. And her introduction to Rembrandt, and then later on that night he cashes in on Facade for the World Championship. How he cashed in is he came out as Santa Claus and then hit Rembrandt with the sack of gifts. And then dumped the sack of gifts out, and it was the cash-in briefcase. And then he beat down Facade and won the cash-in. And she was so offended that you pretended to be Santa Claus. Like she wouldn't even look at him or talk to him. She hated him. She was like, "Get away from me."
That's amazing. It's great work. It's great content. PPW has some really, really amazing content. It's very much. It's got me back into wrestling.
You should definitely go back and show some love to their YouTube page and just go back and watch some old content because there's a lot of banger matches on there.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to really, really study and.
Did you get your kids a PPW cards?
Next paycheck. I want them because they remind me of the Garbage Pail Kids in the way.
That's exactly what we were going for.
Good, that's perfect.
You may recognize a face in Series 3 coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it might be my third PPW card I'm involved in.
Oh, great. We're gonna have to get a few and get a bunch of autographs for the kids.
Yeah, that's the best part is kids love going around getting them signed.
So should I tell you the Snitsky story?
Yes, please.
So I was watching videos. So her favorite wrestler is Snitsky.
She was short. She just kicked her in the face.
Ooh.
No, she's good. She's good. The referee just went and checked. Sorry, I ruin wrestling sometimes on these live streams because I can tell how the referees are doing things. She's fine.
Right. Now, that's interesting. It's a pleasure to be here. It's great.
I have to learn how to keep my mouth shut sometimes, though, because I do spoil.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead with your Snitsky story there. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's great. That's fine. So I interact with him on Facebook here and there because where I live is about 45 minutes from his surplus store. He has an Army surplus store down Hamburg. Yep.
And he runs it, yeah.
And we have two mutual friends from when I was in martial arts. And So, well, I got to know him on his own merit, but through Facebook only.
Mhm.
But one, I caught somebody using his image to promote his show and let him know about it, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." So he's like, "I really appreciate that." I guess I did him a solid, but so I'm watching Snitsky stuff on WWE on YouTube. I mean, obviously the one where he kicks the baby.
Mhm.
So my daughter started kicking her babies.
They just recently had so there's a place, I don't know in Pennsylvania where it is, and I apologize to Ken Hoover, but they have a thing called the Snackdown Grill. It's like a little wrestling store, like a flea market, and they had a contest for a baby kicking competition, and you had to kick a baby doll into a playpen. And Gene
That's
Snitsky
amazing.
hosted it. Yeah,
Okay.
your daughter would have been amazing at it. She's been practicing.
Yeah, so he's sitting there kicking the baby, going, "It's not my fault." So I recorded it and sent it to him, and he reloaded it. So he had a good laugh with Lily kicking the baby, saying it's not my fault. She was only 3 at the time.
Yeah,
So now she has her own wrestling moniker from Snitsky.
yeah.
She's now Lily Idol, and that wants to be a wrestler. So
I love that. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's in better shape now than he was when he was in WWE.
Oh, he's
yeah,
fat.
a much better look too, with the long beard, and they
Very
messed
nice
that
guy.
up.
He's a very
They
nice
messed
guy.
that up. Yeah, but
When I met him, I didn't even ask him about the baby kicking incident. I asked him about something completely else, and he's like, "You're weird." He's like, the fact that that's what you latched onto. There was a segment on an old pay-per-view. I think it was a Royal Rumble or something. But everybody was backstage in like a segment where somebody was getting interviewed, but there was people in the background just kind of sitting around, and like Goldust was there, and Mae Young, and Gene Snitsky, and Gene Snitsky is holding Mae Young's foot, and he's just licking it the whole time.
Do you know the story
like,
behind that?
He told me, but I was just like, that is wild. Like,
yeah. So I'm not going to speak for him, but I seen him post about a foot fetish. So
yeah. Wrestling. We'll just say there's a lot of interesting. The more you learn about professional wrestling and the behind the scenes, it's an interesting world.
Yeah, and it really is. But that's his business, none of mine. Hey, I'm only 5'9".
You're yum. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll kick my ass. But he's a real cool dude from what I know. I don't know him like that, but just he's always been real cool. Like on my son's birthday, he private messaged and wished him a happy birthday and stuff like that.
He's a great guy.
He did more than his own family did. So there you go. Yeah. But I tell you what I really love about PPW.
Please.
And I grew up.
It's very exciting. Sorry to cut you off. I know there's a little bit of delay. It is very exciting for me as someone who puts a lot of effort in to getting PPW seen as a content creator and interview the talents. So it is very enjoyable for me for you to up talk about how these characters and performers make you feel. So I can listen to this all day long.
I appreciate it. I don't want to talk too much,
No, please do. You're giving me a break. My voice is still killing me from Saturday.
Oh, I gotcha. I became jaded in the wrestling world. Really, I mean, I really grew up with. I'm from Allentown.
Okay. So Wild Samoan schools and stuff.
Oh, all right. So my first job was Red Lobster in Whitehall, and my sister worked there. And she goes, "Listen, Brandon," she goes, "whatever you do, don't make a scene." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Go look right over there." And right there were the Wild Samoans. They were the regulars at on every Tuesday used to come to Red Lobster and eat. So I probably seen whoever they were with, whatever guys are big stars now, when they were little kids at Red Lobster. I'm 41. This is literally 25 years ago.
You've probably seen the Usos when they were kids. You've probably seen Alpha Jr. when he was a kid. There's a possibility Roman showed up. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, Alpha Jr., I believe he went to Allen. Everyone kind of knows Alpha Jr. around here. Everyone kind of knew the head shrinkers. And I remember seeing them going, I'm like, starstruck. That's the head shrinkers. They told me, I said, like, Gina, that's the head. She goes, I know, shut up. I'm their waitress,
Yeah.
I'm sitting like, no, you don't know. She's like, no, shut up. I want, she doesn't, she's not into wrestling, but my stepfather, that growing up, wrestling was the thing we did. It's what it was everything growing up. I mean, I was nuts about it. So to be jaded from it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It really, really, really does. You grow up, you get jaded, bills, wife, kids, that's how that goes. And I started watching WWE again like 10 years ago. I got into a big Finn Balor fan, Shinsuke Nakamura fan, anyone who comes over from NJPW. But I got into Punk. I got into AEW when it came out. But once they missed their storylines in 2012, 13, 14 with NXT, when it was doing better than the main roster, I was like, I can't stand Vince.
Black and Gold was doing some good stuff back then, man.
Yeah, but
what an era of pro wrestling was Black and Gold and NXT. Oh,
yeah. And Vince messed it up. They bring the guys up to the main roster and he buried them just because he's a dick.
Yeah. NXT, the two pots things for me growing up. I mean, I'm partial to the Brett and Shawn Michaels era of pro wrestling. But my God, that NXT era and that Lucha Underground era. Oh my goodness, they were fun times to be a pro wrestling fan.
I'm glad you mentioned Lucha Underground. Well, I love Lucha Underground. Lucha was still around, Like Matanza was a great heel.
Yeah. Here's a question from in the chat. Lily from Witchcraft by Lily says, "Ask him who the best entrance gear at PPW has been since watching."
Best entrance at PPW.
Best entrance gear. Best like what they wear to the ring.
I'm not sure if they were.
He's a guy, Lily. He's not paying attention.
I think it was nice and smooth.
Okay, nice and smooth. Yeah.
I like they were clean. I like their entrance gear. See, like I like Diego Hill, but he's got to work some stuff like that. Like his entrance gear, his entrance, maybe a little bit more charisma. But I like Sean Smith, but his entrance gear isn't really there. Not that it's the wrestling that matters to me, but
yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch more content and really get back to that one. But I say right now, Nice and Smooth popped out the most to me. I think Norbert, the way he walks out, the way he has his character together completely, it's not crazy. It's his character. It fits him perfectly. So
she was probably trying to hint, hopefully, that you would say something she created, because Lily she makes a lot of gear for people, and she actually made an entrance jacket for Dio Bando. Night he won.
There you go, Dio Bando. I like that.
She made a jacket for Dio the night he won the championship. I'm uploading the folders as we speak, the folder photos, but so people will like this. But this is Dio coming out, and he's wearing a crop top vest right there.
Oh yeah.
And that's inside the vest says Bebe, and then on the back of the vest has Bando 444. But
I love that.
That was created by Lily. That was a Lily creation. Rembrandt comes out to this big Afghan scarf, kind of like bandit. The night they wore the championship, she's made that. She made Jem's jacket the one night. She makes some gear for people at PPW.
I really like Jem's get up. I like her attire.
Yeah,
I really do. I do. And
Jem's so entertaining. I have a promo coming out with Jem that it's awesome.
Okay. Maybe if you gave me some options, but who stuck out was I think they're South Philly's finest.
Yeah, they get over very well. They get a very big pop. I'm a huge Sammy Chaos fan. I love Sammy Chaos. I love Jem too. She's really entertaining. But Sammy is someone that I think should be on TV.
Yeah. I was watching her work Saturday. She performed Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who it was then. But yeah, if you give me some options, I guess I could give a better answer. I'm still just getting acclimated to PPW. It's only my second show.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm pumped. I can't wait for you to come back and talk with us more about what you like.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I talk PPW all the time, but you're coming from the fan perspective that my audience now can hear. So this is awesome.
Well, this is why I have a YouTube. This is why my buddy Jason and I have a wrestling channel now. It's
Yeah.
because of PPW. I was really just waiting for something good to happen. I'd always knew the best wrestling happened on the independent scene. And
Oh, that's right. So did you, sorry to cut you off, did you notice the vest that Big Daddy Chris White was wearing that says Big Daddy on the back and the Funk
Yeah.
logo on it? Lily
Yeah.
made that as well.
there you go. She's going to be Lily's favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be Lily because that's her favorite wrestler in PPW is Big Daddy.
Does your daughter spell it with 2 L's or just one?
No, just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
2 Lilies now at PPW. You got to make Lily a Lily jacket, Lily.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that with the work in the Hangout where she distracts Norbert and then Chris beats him.
maybe if Lily wasn't able to make the last show because she kind of hurt her back a little bit.
Oh,
But maybe we can find the material that Chris had and maybe she can make. I don't know if she still has the sleeves or stuff, and maybe she can make something for your daughter that's like a Chris White inspired thing of what's left over from the gear. She still has it.
that'd be great. That'd be awesome. I would never expect that'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, PPW inspired me to go, hey, let's start a channel. Now we're starting a channel. This is technically the first content we're doing. But it's nice to get back into doing something with my family that we can all like. It's a family tradition.
Yeah, I love that.
It's from my stepfather, but it's just from my stepfather comes from the Ag Hall days, with Hogan and all those guys coming and Sergeant Slaughter with the car going through the doors and all that stuff. Like, what's his name? I should know. Jimmy Snuka.
Yep.
Like, I remember the George Washington Motor Lodge where he was jumping off doing, but I heard the stories from people, and then the story came out about what happened. It's like, oh, that guy at the bar wasn't just a stupid drunk, And
the night Jimmy Snuka killed somebody.
yeah. I know all the stories, but I know all the stories of what those guys were really, really up to when they were partying.
Yeah.
And but my stepfather comes from the Ag Hall days when WWE was still a territory.
Yep.
And then
WWF.
Yeah. And then we went through the Attitude Era, the 90s and the Attitude Era. And we've seen the best of the best of the best. We've seen ECW, WCW. We've seen it all. Like, we were ECW people. And now we're all going to be going back in the wrestling.
I have an ECW title right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's great. I think I put a little more. But that's my favorite of all. Taz was my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he went to WWE and he got buried.
Became a commentator because he had too many injuries.
Yeah. But now PPW has, we're going to wrestling once a month as a family.
Wait, so real quick, Natty is now managing Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, she's been hanging around with him for about several weeks now.
I want to watch that Natty Masha match so bad.
They said it's a good match.
It was awesome. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Brandon. Did we lose you? Are you frozen? Oh, you're back.
I had to answer a text message from my fiance. That's all. So PPW got our family back into wrestling again. We've all been. My stepdad stopped watching, and he was a hardcore wrestling fan, like hardcore.
Yeah,
he was like, I can't watch this shit no more. We just can't watch it.
When you grow up watching wrestling, and then as you get older, you almost have to revert your mind a little bit. You have to look at wrestling a little differently, because for us growing up, there was still the element of it was still a competition, and there was some element to that. And and then as you grow up, and then you're watching NFL and watching actually athletic competitions where wins and losses matter, wrestling kind of loses that, like, well, there's some aspects of this that don't make full sense. But then the second you separate yourself from that, you're watching a sport and it's not fully real, that there is elements of theater and art and theatrics to it, you then appreciate it more for the theater aspect and less for who wins and loses type deal. Like, someone can still go out there and lose a match, but at the end of the day, still be the better wrestler in the ring. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, but now he likes PPW. I've been showing him the PPW content, And he was like, all right. He goes, I can't wait till next month.
Yeah, there's a lot out there, man. There's some really, really good matches. I haven't been on their YouTube channel in a minute, but I know my co-host for the Tornado Tag, which quick shout out, will be live again on this Thursday night, talking all things professional wrestling. We might even talk some PPW. So if you want to tune back in, we'll be live 8 o'clock Thursday.
That'd be great.
He's been doing the PPW channel and stuff. It's funny. I typed in PPW Entertainment, and one of the first things that pop up is an interview with me and Jim. That's pretty fun. That's the second video that pops up is me and Jim.
I'm gonna have to check out all of that stuff. And feel free to send me whatever you want. Spam the hell out of me. Like what you want me specifically to check out, and I will definitely do so. My daughter likes Jim.
Yeah, Jem's funny. I do. Me and her have a lot of conversations backstage. She's good people.
Good. I'm gonna get off in a like a minute or two if you don't mind. I got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you want, you can jump out, brother. I really appreciate you popping in.
Thanks
for supporting
having
independent wrestling. Thank you for supporting the channel and checking my stuff out and saying all your kind words. And anything you need, man, I'm always a message away.
All right, thank you, and make sure to check out our content when it's up. I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, we'll put it in the chat so people can go give you a follow and a subscribe. Just let me know when you put your first video out, and we'll definitely share it out.
All right, we'll do so. Thank you so
much. Take it
easy,
Brandon.
All right, have a good one. See if I do this the right way.
Yeah. There you go. That was nice, right?
There you go.
It's pretty fun to hear somebody else's take on the PPW side of things.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. That made my night. It's fun listening to people. She's gonna boot Natty in the head. Does that make Natty's back? She's gonna challenge Becky. Natty should win the IC championship. Natty is a perfect intercontinental champion. Especially what Natty's been doing lately. If they let her kind of get a little edge to her like she's been doing in GCW, Natty as the IC champion would be fun.
Yeah. Well, they were teasing Nikki last week.
No, it can't be Nikki. It's got to be Natty.
It has to be. Yeah.
Like the IC championship is the work rate champion. Like that's got to be Natty.
Yeah. About curiosity, how long was the PPW promotion?
So this next month coming up is their 12th anniversary show. So it's been around 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've been helping out with it now for 6. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry we didn't talk a lot of Raw there for a while. But that's what you're going to kind of get with Hangout. Some people are going to pop in. You may see some independent wrestlers pop in and kind of plug their stuff and talk to you guys. This platform is open for wrestling fans to come talk wrestling, or independent wrestlers to come and talk about their content, or other content creators too. The door's open for people to come in and hang out. If the link's up for anybody, if anybody wants to jump in and come hang out and see some cool stuff, the door is open. Come on in and do so.
I think Braun's going to be a major babyface next year.
Tessa. Oh, I'm looking at the popular videos of the most watched videos of PPW. So we have Tessa Blanchard versus Christina Marie. We have, I was a fan at that show. We have the Product David Starr versus Anthony Bowens. Sammy Pandora versus Nyla Rose. Tennille Dashwood versus Ali Rex. Hardcore Mickey James versus the Rosebud Sammy Pandora. Team Havoc versus the Samoan Dynasty. Wow, Adina Steele and Christina Marie, 10K plays on that match. Good for them.
Oh, wow. They're already at the main event, Anthony.
I know, that's crazy.
It's not even 9 o'clock my time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Whew, it is hot in this room, boys. I am sweating newts back here.
Yeah.
I got a voicemail. Let me mute my mic real quick.
Okay, buddy.
All right, we're back. How dare you? I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, you're definitely not a boy. I've checked a couple times.
She's a critic. She loves canceling over credit cards when they're paid.
Oh man, you know how much it makes, how happy it makes me when people are like, "Oh man, I really like watching this person wrestle," and you're like, been friends with them for like 8 years, and you're like, that warms my heart that they're getting love like that. Like, I love that shit, man. Like, it's not always what you say about people to their face. It's how you speak about them when they're not in the room. And I'm proud of a lot of them. I'm so proud of a lot of people at PPW in our local scene, because they do work their asses off, and they travel so far and have gone through so much in their personal lives. You know what I mean? It's wild.
Yeah. That was funny. I seen a fan. I ran into a fan wearing a wrestling shirt. It was Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
And he can't even name his finishing maneuvers.
Yeah. Leon the King, what's going on? Welcome back. We're live. We're doing this again. Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, interviews coming back soon on Tuesdays. We're going to be a lot of ABJ alerts going live. So if you guys haven't done so already, all 5 of you watching, make sure you turn your bell notifications on and scroll down to the very bottom of my YouTube page. Subscribe to my other channels. They need love. They need help. There's a lot of channels on there that only have like 20 subscribers. We gotta kick those numbers up.
I gotta look and see if I got him to make sure.
Yeah, Steven sometimes forgets. He gets a little forgetful, but he'll get there. We'll get Steven back on track.
Hey, can't help it. I forget every once in a while.
Listen, I haven't been around, Steven. I know. I'm just happy you remembered who I was. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. I missed a lot of Raw too. We were kind of talking the whole time.
Well, recap: Axel, Roxanne pinned Io.
Yeah.
The Sitchin with the damage control. Asuka's mad at Io.
Exactly sure how to start this, but
And Becky beat Maxine.
how it got here right now. I've been
So that's pretty much it. What's going on so far?
almost 13 years, and I've never felt the way I feel. Now
I hope Bailey stays with WWE.
want more, but feel less.
I hope she doesn't go to AEW.
I would love her in AEW. I'm gonna be honest. I think she'd be sick there, but I don't think she's leaving. If AEW, if WWE keeps doing this angle though, where they fire people just to get people excited, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Have I ever watched High School Musical? Never. I've never seen High School Musical. I know we're all in this together. I don't know if that's a dance move, but that's what I feel like they say. The only reason I know that is because when I went to Disney one time, they had a parade, a musical parade, and they just kept walking on the street going, "We're all in this together." And I was like, what the fuck is this? And the one lady's like, "That's High School Musical." And I go, I don't know what that is.
I haven't watched not one episode of that.
No one clipped that, by the way. If you clip that, you're dead to me. I'll kill you. Leon says the best Disney movie ever. The best one ever? Oh, so this is where I need you guys, right? So I want to go live, right? So just like how we're doing watch alongs and hangouts, I want to do hangouts, but I want to do hangouts on Not Cool in High School, or hangouts on Not Cool in High School, or hangouts with Banging Beers where we just crack a beer and everyone joins and we could put you in the screen and we can just chat. Because these are the conversations I want to just go off on a 45-minute tangent and get everybody involved in. I want to be like TikTok where I could put like 6 guests in and we can debate our best Disney movies ever. Or like, here's a crazy one. I seen it on a TikTok. Sorry, Lyra, I'm gonna skip your promo, but like, because I'm pumped right now. But I was comparing. This is tough. I need everyone in the chat waking up. All right, everyone, wake up. I need you alert and paying attention right now. Head to head, movie for movie. I have to get like the movie list going on, but this is what I want to do. Who has the better filmography when it comes to movies between Adam Sandler. Now you hear Adam Sandler, you're like, easy win. Adam Sandler's the GOAT versus Will Ferrell. Now it gets tricky. Now it gets tricky. That is a head-to-head competition. That brings fucking fire. And that debate right then and there alone, where we put this movie versus this movie, like, what's Adam Sandler's best movie, in your opinion?
There's some good ones.
Just give me one. Give me one that sticks at your top of your head, or somebody in the chat. Give me one.
What's that one? Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, great movie. So Billy Madison versus Step Brothers.
There you go.
That's a hard fucking pick.
Yep.
Waterboy versus everyone going to talk to EO right now?
Yeah.
Dude, EO versus Stephanie Valkyrie will be sick. I want to see that match now.
Yeah, for Paris, yeah.
Will Ferrell is funny. Is better. I don't think Will Ferrell is funny. So that it really comes down to who your preference is, but I love both of them very, very much. I think they're both super entertaining. But Will Ferrell has some banger movies and made some banger collaboration movies. He's just, I don't know. Will Ferrell versus Adam Sandler's heavy hitter. That's what I want to do. I want to do live streams where we just come and just talk horror, or we just talk like Big Daddy versus Talladega Nights. I love Big Daddy, one of my favorite movies of all time. But I can't say it's a runaway from Talladega Nights because I love Talladega Nights too. I'm going to tell you right now, Elf will lose every time for me. I am not an Elf fan. I'm not an Elf fan.
I got another Will Ferrell movie for you. Old School.
Old School. Old School is a tough movie to beat. Old School's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. That is a crazy debate.
Mm-hmm. Or Ron Burgundy movies.
Oh, Anchorman movies. You know what I mean? Like, what? Daddy's Home. Anchorman. The Other Guys. Like, and then you have some like mid-carters. You have like Night at the Roxbury. You have Blades of Glory. But then you have some sleeper hits like Semi-Pro and Kicking and Screaming. You know what I mean? Like Austin. I mean, he's not a major character, so I can't really say like Austin Powers. But like, there's some heavy hitters in there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a better director, Christopher Nolan or James Cameron? So now we're doing this. I love Leon. Hit the bell notification. We will do a Not Cool in High School stream where we will just talk movies and stuff all day long. But this is what I want to do. When I come back live, this is the shit I want to be doing.
I could talk movies all day, man.
I know. It's great. It's great stuff. Actually, I was just invited to go back on a podcast, possibly in 2 or 3 weeks. You'll be seeing me soon on Metal Geek's channel. We're going to be doing a top 10. I don't know what I'm going to do for my top 10 yet.
Top 10 what? Movies?
I don't know. He just has his geek top 10. Despicable Me versus Hotel Transylvania. I've never seen any Hotel Transylvanias, and I've only ever watched like bits and pieces of Despicable Me when the girls had it on. So I can't really comment on either one of those. I think when it comes to the theme, I feel like I would like Hotel Transylvania more.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start watching more kid movies. I haven't watched a lot in a long time.
Speaking of Adam Sandler, have you seen?
We're not going to be talking movies right now, Alex. I'm just giving an example of what we're talking about. I mean, you can pop in and we talk wrestling with us. Just all right, unless your microphone sucks and I'm booting you.
Oh
no, my microphone's fine.
The old school microphone. Was
yeah,
terrible.
my microphone's fine. Yeah, well,
actually, the Discord.
Blame the internet that I had.
But we're not doing any of the movies tonight. But I'm just giving an idea of what I want to do in the future. I want to bring more interactive content and let people come in and chat.
Quick thing about a movie, Anthony. Quick thing. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
I have not watched it yet, but it is on my list. I'm going to be making content for Happy Gilmore and Happy Gilmore 2.
Cool. It's a very good movie.
I thought it was fantastic.
I'm still working through my personal issues with movies. I still have a hard time putting a movie on and watching it, but I'm getting slowly better at it. I'm gonna be honest. I am not looking forward to this match at all. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just so used to every weekly wrestling show being fuck finishes that I don't. So this is a conversation I may or may not have had with an AEW star recently, where they said that they don't like that AEW, that Tony Khan always has to have a finish to a match, where WWE makes you want more by not having finishes for matches. And I strongly disagree with that take. I hate the fact that I feel like I watch a 3-hour show and only watch the conclusion happen once or twice. I think I hate that about WWE. I fucking hate it. I like that the AEW has a conclusion and there's a winner to the match, and then the next guy comes and gets a win back. Like, I much rather that than every single fucking match end in a screwy finish, or someone has to interfere, or somebody has to be involved. I hate it. Just bothers me.
Oh, I got some AEW news. Wardlow is going to return.
Is he?
Yep, they already done. They already filmed 2 seasons of American Gladiators already.
Awesome.
Oh, finally, he's coming back.
He's coming back. Probably Camille.
It's only been like 2.5 years.
He was struggling with some mental health issues from what they were saying too. He was filming things, and then before he left, he was having some mental health issues.
He was backstage on Dynamite. They were in Cincinnati.
What a great guy. Super nice guy.
Yeah, I heard it's fantastic.
This guy on screen right now is an amazing guy. I had a blast hanging out with him for a day. Bronson Reed is a sweetheart.
You want to know something? In this match, all right, let's see if you know. Out of these 4 competitors, which one has beaten and pinned Okada?
Bronson.
Bronson.
In this match, I've seen 2 of them on the independent scene, both of them at PPW.
Really?
I seen LA Knight when he was in TNA, and he wrestled Johnny Morrison, and then I watched Bronson Reed take on PCO.
Ooh,
I gotta watch PPW. I don't think I haven't seen the PPW show.
They do not go as hard in the paint with names as they used to, but they allow their talent they have now to tell some really good stories.
it probably would have been super cool to hang out with Bronson at that time. I believe was he Jonah?
Yeah, he was Jonah. Yeah.
My friends over at Circuit Debate, they were talking about House of Glory a lot at Mason Red's promotion.
Yeah, they do great. They're good stuff too. Really good stuff. Also, still hands down, and I'm not doing it because of the recent developments, and you guys know this. I'm not just talking to talk. Cross was one of my favorite experiences I've ever had working with somebody at a show. He was so cool. I love that.
You know, he trained my buddy, Matt, and I know it's gonna sound weird, but his name is Matthew Jackson.
Yeah,
but he's he runs a school in Vegas. And he was trained by Cameron Cross, Disco Inferno, and I don't remember the third one.
Well, Jabroni, Disco Inferno.
But he Matt said that Disco Inferno was one of the cruelest people he's ever, met.
interesting.
And he said Cameron Cross is like a saint.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I am not familiar with ASE Wrestling. Where are they based out of? What do they do? I'll check them out. ASE Pro Wrestling, like you've never seen it before. Thursdays at 8 p.m. exclusively on YouTube. Well, I will be doing Tornado Tag for most of that. Oh, all right. I'm already looking at the roster. They got some heavy hitters on this show. September 6th, 2025. Just the top billing people already. Cedric Alexander, Jada Stone, Bishop Khan, Savannah Evans, Jonathan Gresham. It looks like an all-black show, like an all-black promotion.
Huh.
This looks pretty sick.
Well, I mean, if Jonathan Gresham can actually work again. I'm worried about him.
Yeah, he may not be on that September 6th show, but Darius Carter is involved in that promotion. Isaiah Bronner, this Aaliyah James.
Aaliyah James is a sweetheart.
Where are they? Black owned wrestling in North. Is it? It doesn't say like where they're based at. Actually, I should probably just read the fucking poster. In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Guess who's doing?
That title's gorgeous. Oh, Darius is the champion.
Wow.
I love Darius Carter.
Oh, guess who's making appearances now? Buff Bagwell after he got his leg amputated.
Yeah.
That poor guy.
I'll tell you what right now. Just if you're not aware of her on the scene, follow Jada Stone. She is a gangster. She's so good.
That name sounds familiar.
So Jada Stone had some people talking about her during Philadelphia WrestleMania weekend, because Jada Stone worked with, I guess she like went to WrestleCon as a fan, and she gave Bailey one of her shirts, and Bailey wore her shirt at the press conference. Like wore an independent wrestler shirt, Jada Stone, during the press conference. Jada's really fucking good.
Oh, that's cool.
Tasha Steele wrestles there sometimes. Billy Dixon. There's a Ryan Rembrandt. There's another Rembrandt in the scene. That's funny. I mean, listen, I'll tell you right now, just from looking at this poster, if Darius Carter's a champion, watch it. Darius Carter is money. But an all-black promotion, ASE Wrestling. I'll definitely check this out. This looks awesome. Thank you for the plug. Is this something local to you? I'm going to follow.
Raw's going to be in Philly next week.
Oh, yeah. When is AEW doing the 2300 run?
Let me go look real quick.
Oh, my God. I'm so sick of looking at this American beer commercial. Go away.
I wish they'd get rid of it.
Oh, just
He's
get
dead.
rid of. Just delete him.
He can't be. He passed away.
What better way to forget? What better way to forget now?
August 27th, Anthony.
I'm talking about black excellence on screen, and Hulk Hogan shows his face. Get this guy out of here.
August 27th, they're doing a Dynamite, and they're doing a Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor there.
I'll tell you what, Leon. One of my things that I want to work on and get some content of is doing match reviews. So I will promise you that I will, if you want to pick a couple matches and DM me, and I will watch them and review them and do like watch along match reviews of ASE Wrestling. That roster is super dope, and I'm all about giving people a shine, and all black wrestling promotion is super cool. One thing I'm very proud of with PPW too, very diverse roster. It's not an all white boy wrestling roster. We got everybody. It's awesome. We have a lot of representation in the locker room, and I think that's very important for me when I pick a locker room that I want to be a part of.
Take your pick, Anthony. They're doing 7 shows at 2300 Arena.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I won't go to any of them, but I am so over the live show experience. Like, I'm looking at tickets to go see bands and tickets to go to events, and it makes my stomach turn.
The ticket prices.
It's expensive, but it's worth the experience.
No, it's not.
Like,
I'm not paying that much for a 4-match card. No fucking chance. I don't. If you want to pay your money, all kudos to you. But for $1,000, I should be able to have a week vacation and go and leave the country and enjoy myself. $1,000 shouldn't just be to get me in the door.
Chill on the beach or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just, I can't justify that. Like, I'm not gonna go see a band and pay $300 for a 2-hour show. You're fucking high.
Especially sitting nosebleed.
$300 gets me like an Xbox, and that gets the internet, video games, and porn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and porn.
You know what I'm saying? I could do anything on that thing for $300, and I'm gonna have it for the next 10 years. I'm not paying $300 to watch something 3.5 miles away from the thing, watch it on a screen, and And that's my experience where I'm uncomfortable.
Yep.
Beers are $19 a piece. I got to pay for food for the day. I hate it. I'm not doing it. I'm
Do
boycotting.
you mind? Do you mind if I join you in the headphone game?
What do you mean?
Like put my headphones on?
Sure. If you want to put headphones on, you're more than welcome to.
Speaking of $19, Anthony, they're charging beer for the Eagles game for that price.
Yeah, like I want to go see. We were talking about going to see Ghosts when they were in Philly, and Ghost tickets were like $300 a person. And I was like, I can't drop $600 for two people to go see a 2-hour concert. Like, I can't justify it. I can't.
Yeah.
We were gonna go see Youngblood, and they're $400 a ticket. Like, I can't. $100 max for a show is for me. Like, I shouldn't have to pay more than $100 to go see an event. You want to pay for parking, your food's outrageous, your beer's outrageous, then to get even in the door, the travel, the economy sucks. I'm not spending that kind of money on a show, especially when I'm only making barely above minimum wage, and I can't afford to live. I can't justify. This is my life. I'm paying $100, over $150 a month to keep this content alive. I can't go and take that $150 and throw it on a 2-hour show. I can't do it. I'd love to. I just can't justify it.
Thank goodness for the streaming services for wrestling.
That's what I'm saying.
Except AEW pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I do gotta say those SummerSlam
AEW pay-per-views? Yes. Are they long? Sure.
Yeah.
They're very fucking long. But as someone who buys a ticket, if I'm paying $150 for an AEW show and I'm getting 9 card and I get to go to because I'm someone who walks in for pre-show and leaves at main event, I feel I get my money's worth for $100 in a 9 card match. You know what I mean? Like watching at home, I'm like, fucking hell, I want to go to bed. But if I'm paying to be there, I at least feel justified. I watched SummerSlam at home, and for 4.5 hours, I watched 4 matches, and 70% of that time was recap and commercials.
Yep.
It really was.
Yep.
And wrestling live doesn't even do anything in between matches to keep you excited. They kill the lights, then they wait for the next guy to come out while they do stuff for the people at home.
You think it's really worth $30 a month though for that? Like, wait, what the SummerSlam?
Yeah, but if you have Hulu, it's free, right?
Yeah, I pay for Hulu Live TV. When I have live TV, that's what I get. And for the $100 a month for the Hulu Pro or whatever 90 it is, I get Hulu, ESPN, and Disney. So I feel like that for live TV, getting 3 other streaming services with big back catalogs is worth it for me.
Speaking of Hulu, they're saying they're getting rid of the Hulu stream and they'll move it all to Disney.
Hulu is going to go away and they're going to merge it all with Disney. That's the rumor. Yeah.
That's not bad though.
So to watch now, will it lose its live TV access? That's going to be like, is it Disney Plus live TV? Is that how, do I have to go to my Disney Plus app to watch MTV, or you know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
That'd be pretty funny.
I think it's funny. The last time I had Disney, I was going through their movie selection and like Saw was on it. I was like, it's like they have crazy horror movies on Disney Plus because now they have the access to different movies, and it's just wild to me.
I'm waiting for a family to sue Disney Plus. You're like my kid to watch.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, too, when that guy was in here earlier, StreamYard has this new feature where I can actually control everyone's audio. So if someone's too loud, if you notice when he first came in, he was peaking. I can control his audio now on my end. I love that. There's some new features on StreamYard that I really like.
Yeah, with the
like your mic right now is super low, Alex.
Is it?
Yeah, I just turned you up a little bit.
Okay.
I like that chat on the bottom right of the screen there.
Yeah, that's a new feature too. I wish I can make it a little bigger. I wish I can stretch it a little more. But,
yeah,
but I don't know how it looks on a big TV. It might look fine.
Once you type in on YouTube, it takes about a few seconds or so more they'll see it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just on the StreamYard app. Let's see if
I wonder how many people who haven't streamed in forever are now seeing I'm live and are streaming again. I'm curious. I haven't looked, but I'm sure a few people are going to start popping back up soon. Oh shit, ABJ's back. I gotta fucking start stepping my game up.
they gotta be pissed.
I don't know if they're pissed, but They smell competition. I'm not even, dude. I have 4 people watching. I'm not taking anybody. I'm not taking anything from anybody right now.
Hey, you'll get more. Don't worry, buddy. You'll get more. You'll get more people. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't know why you're. I even turned you up, Alex. You're still very, very low. I don't know if it's because if it's coming if your headphones have a microphone on it, or if you're just too far away from your screen.
Oh no, they have a microphone. I'm just talking really low because they're also soundproof, and I can't tell.
Yeah, you got to talk a little louder because I can't. We can't.
You got to
we can
talk
barely hear.
louder, so I can't hear you myself, man.
Okay, does everything sound good?
Yes, that's a good
You're
tone.
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Again,
good.
I was talking low because these have noise cancellations. These are the new beats, and I can't tell whether I'm yelling or if I'm talking.
The trick is the one earbud right here. See how I only have one ear, Han?
They're gonna have a dissension with Punk.
These are awesome headphones. I can hear everything.
I had a pair of Beats once, and I felt like they fell apart on me too quick. And now I have these new headphones, and I can't even get the sync to my phone name now. And it kind of pisses me off.
I'm debating to get headphones. I'm still up in the air on those.
It depends on what you like. If you like noise canceling headphones, these are perfect.
I don't
But
know
if you
if you
want
guys,
like
I don't know if you guys can hear me better without it, or you hear me better.
I hear you fine. I'm gonna be honest. Your laptop microphone on your laptop sounds really good.
Yep.
Some laptop microphones sound like dog shit.
and he got that for a steal, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, HP.
Yeah, the camera on it's not terrible. The microphone sounds good. You got a pretty good setup.
Thank you.
My wife uses an HP for work.
Yeah.
Very good computers.
I'm pretty happy though, man. Leon the King hanging out with us was cool.
It's been a while seeing him. Sea Fluid
was here for a while. I don't know if he's still here. And then everybody else who was in the chat is either on screen or not chatting anymore. But I appreciate everyone for popping in and hanging out. It means a lot. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this more often, so I'm gonna be grinding. I know I said I have to earn the respect back of the audience because I was gone for a long time, but it wasn't because I had to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it just financially it was hard to do. And for a long time I'm still kind of struggling. I just lost my creative juices. Like just getting back into work and getting back into life and trying to take care of bills. And then we have a lot of stuff going on personally with us, you know, health issues and stuff like that and personal issues. It's been difficult. And I've been struggling some with my own mental health here and there, but it does make me feel good coming back and talking to you guys and making content again. I will say that this has rejuvenated me a lot. I just don't know what I'm going to make when it comes to post Raw. Because there's nothing that really caught me, like nothing I really want to talk about after this show. It's been fine, but if you missed today's Raw, I don't think tonight's Raw was like must-watch television.
Well,
it's jaw dropping, be honest with you.
I also have a theory of what's going to happen. So,
Punk's going to do a Macho Man elbow drop.
Because where's Seth Rollins?
He's backstage.
He's probably going to come out and interfere because it's the main event and no one can take a clean pin.
Yeah.
But realistically, if CM Punk's wrestling, someone should take a clean fucking pin.
Speaking of the devil.
And there's your DQ on the main event. We got you for 2.5 hours for the main event to end in DQ. Guess how last week's main event ended? Fucking DQ. How did the week before
come out?
I'm so sick of this.
I'm with you, Anthony. I'm with you, man. I'm sick of this WWE.
You know what, WWE? You're all about people's reactions on your screen. When, this guy came back. Oh, I'm so excited. And now all content creators are doing fake bullshit reactions so they can get put on WWE programming. How about this, WWE? Give us a fucking finish on a main event, you fucks. Oh, good. Thank God Jey Uso's here. Didn't he just get choked out by the champion 2 weeks ago?
Oh, thank God Jey Uso's here.
Jey Uso, you know, remember when we used to do these live streams? You know who Jey Uso is right now? Jey Uso is the fucking Creed brothers. When they would come down and make saves and it looked stupid. That's Jey Uso right now.
Where's the Creeds?
Put him and his brother back together and call it a day. Give us the Uso brothers back.
Cross and Reed just punched through that chair like
He
the
punched the
Hulk.
chair, but Jey Uso blocked his punch. So he could punch through steel, but not Jey Uso's hands.
Just out of curiosity, I wonder when Roman and Cody.
Everyone was and the crowd goes mid.
Yeah.
If they can't dance or shake their hands, they don't give a shit about Jey Uso. He came out and no one gives a fuck. They're like, oh, that's how the show just ended.
Oh, here comes Adam Pierce. We're going to get a 6-man tag next week.
Adam Pierce, add another half hour to the show. Give us an actual match with a finish.
I'm not going to be angry about it. Instead, I'm going to see all of this.
Probably put it Clash of
as an
Pairs.
opportunity.
Get in the ring and make this a triple threat tag and have a half hour to go.
For the World Heavyweight Championship.
Triple threat.
Because it's simple, Seth freaking Rollins. You just earned a freaking opportunity to defend the freaking World Heavyweight Championship, and you will at Clash in Paris against main event Jey Uso.
Oh, fatal four-way.
And Jay versus Seth.
Why does Jay get a rematch? He got choked out cold on television.
Agree. Agree. Oh, it's a fatal four-way, Anthony.
Why does Jay get it though? Because he came out with a chair and saved the day. They're like, you know what, Jay, you have gumption. You came out with a chair and saved these two guys. Here's your world title match. And these guys are fighting because they feel like they each deserve a title match, but no one's fucking punching Jay in the face. Like, how does he deserve a title fight?
Oh, this is
enough.
This is stupid.
This is going to be crazy stupid. Lord have mercy.
Yikes.
And we're gonna have-
People are going to be like, you're a WWE hater. But if you think this is good, I don't get it. Please make it make sense for me.
It's better than whatever fucking the other company does with their.
At least the other company gives us a finish at the main event.
With their superstar 8-man tag where they just go like, hey, catering. All right, everybody who's in catering.
But at least there's
go
a
out
pin,
front.
Alex.
You're in an 8-man tag.
At least there's a pin. Wait a second. You're gonna go about 8. You're gonna go multi-man matches where everybody gets an opportunity. Did you watch your ladder match at SummerSlam?
It was
people
fantastic.
People who weren't even in the match were in the match.
Well,
technically, it's the same shit. So if one pisses you off and the other makes you not pissed off, you're a hypocrite because you like one company over the other.
Well,
Hey,
weren't
Anthony.
we all clamoring over the
Anthony, my
TLC
friend.
match back in the day when
I gotta
fucking
go,
Lita
man. I'm
won?
sorry. I gotta attend to my mom. I'm sorry.
No problem, brother. Thank you for popping in. I'll see you maybe Wednesday.
Hey, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Talk
Love
to you
you,
guys
man.
later.
Bye, Stephen. All right, so now back to this. Hold on.
Matt, just realistically, I've watched Raw for 3 weeks now. All 3 weeks, the main event has ended this exact same way. All 3 weeks. Say what you want about AEW. At least I get a finish.
Yeah, but it's a finish that doesn't make any sense.
It's a match. Someone needs to win and lose. But when you're just always protecting everybody and everything has to end with a D, we had 3 DQs, our 3 matches tonight on a 4-match card that someone had to interfere because they don't know how to tell a story without someone losing. It's washed out. It's getting boring as fuck. Someone has to come down and interfere, and it's just like, why should now? And here's the thing. Now, if you want someone to join your product, if they don't have Hulu or Disney, you want them to pay $30 for pay-per-views for Disney. For ESPN. Now they have to pay for live television to watch SmackDown and NXT. Now they have to pay for Netflix to watch Raw, and you want them to tune in every single week to Raw to watch a match not finish every single week. How do you justify that as a company? You don't, because the fan base of this product will take any shit you shove down their throat and they'll love it. And anytime you criticize this, you're a WWE hater and you hate professional wrestling, which is the exact opposite. I love professional wrestling, but 3 weeks in a row of DQ finishes is fucking annoying.
Why would I say that you hate professional
I'm just saying, that's what the internet wrestling community says when you say something negative about WWE.
Yeah, but fuck the internet wrestling community. They're fucking dumb marks.
That's who I'm catering to about making content. So I'm just trying to justify my point. It's just like I just sat here for 3.5 hours. Now I'm gonna get less sleep for work, and I can't even, like, what do I talk about? Oh, Monday Night Raw main event was actually something. Well, and it's not even a main event that I was excited about. Like, I don't give a fuck that LA Knight and CM Punk are in a tag team. But last week was like a decent match, and I'm like, oh, that's actually a cool match. I can't wait to watch it. Fuck finish. Oh, I'm gonna see Penta versus this guy this week. Penta versus Seth Rollins. Fuck finish. It's like, Jesus Christ. AEW will say, hey, this week on AEW, we're going to get Kenny Omega versus this guy. And it's a fucking match. And someone wins and someone loses. And you're like, I'm really happy I watched that match. That was really good. I see 2 big names on a match on WWE, and I can almost guarantee you that it's not going to end clean. Because they don't do it.
I don't know.
Now, if you give me like, insert mid-Carter here versus CM Punk, there's an 80% chance it might end clean. But then after the match is over, someone's coming out to fight CM Punk so we can hype everybody up with an interference and get them excited for next week. But just like that format is getting old, man.
Now, what happened? I saw on Instagram. I think that you were talking. What happened with Solo? He was on Raw.
Oh, Solo came out and jumped. He got involved in the Sami Zayn match because it was Sami Zayn versus Rusev, and Rusev's last match. Now we've all heard that Rusev and AEW didn't want to lose and didn't want to take losses. So last week, him and Sheamus ended in a count out. So now we had Rusev versus Sami Zayn, which ended in a DQ when Sami was about to win because Solo and his crew came out and beat up Sami. And then Sheamus came out and brawled to the back with Rusev. So that was another match tonight that did not have a conclusion. It ended with 2 people coming out and getting beat up. Io Sky versus who the fuck did she wrestle? I don't even remember. But that match ended and people getting involved and screwy finishes. Like it just most of the. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how this is exciting for people. Like. I could see if it happens once and every now and then, but bro, every fucking week, it's just like I don't even get excited when they announce a match that actually is going to be a fun match to watch because I know it's not going to end. It's not going to. They're not going to give you anything.
I guess they put the title in a fatal 4-way match. I mean, which is going to be cool. I mean, Clash in Paris is going to be cool.
But in the history of a fatal 4 match for WWE, what does that usually mean?
It means that somebody's going to come out.
No, you look at the fatal 4. You look at the fatal 4 and go, So if it was a triple threat, and you have LA Knight, who the fans are super behind and they're sick because he's not getting any push, right? You have CM Punk, who cannot win or lose at this point in time. You have Seth Rollins, a champion, and all 3 of those guys going into a triple threat, and you're like, well, fuck. I mean, realistically, LA Knight should take that loss. But now with this whole Karrion Kross thing, the internet wrestling community is super behind LA Knight because all the momentum from Kross just got jumped onto LA Knight. So you add the 4th guy who just got choked out 2 weeks ago. So guess who's probably taking the fall on that Clash of Castle?
Jey Uso.
And I shouldn't fucking look at that and go, this is the history of your company. I'm not surprised when it happens.
Yeah, but we've done it already with the AEW shows as well.
AEW hasn't been like when you have a 4-way in an AEW match. I mean, sure, you can see the format of a guy winning and keeping it, but at least they put a fucking match together.
Yeah, I mean, this was put together way too fast. It'll be a good match, decent match. It's not going to be no like 5-star match, you know. But what would have been better is if fucking Adam Pearce came out and didn't put Jey Uso in, but fucking
The Jey
instead
Uso
of
adding
CM Punk,
Jey
it should
Uso
have been,
makes no sense. Makes
should have
zero
been
sense.
Roman Reigns. But Roman in the match,
Now, if Roman's in the match, who loses?
Seth Rollins.
Seth drops the title already.
Yeah, because Roman's
No,
the trouble
you
chief.
can't hot
No,
pocket tag
but-
champ. You can't diminish your title by flip flopping it
Yeah,
every fucking 3
you
months.
You can't flip flop it. I mean, like that's the one thing that AEW does is that they don't flip flop their champion. You know, like
The last time
Hangman's-
AEW flip flopped the champion as much as they did was when Punk was there and they had injury problems. When MJF Punk Mox flip flopped it in like a 3 month span. But for the most most champions keep it for at least a year.
Yeah, I mean,
which is
like,
fine. That's a fine run.
You gotta go down the line of champions. I mean, there really isn't a lot. I mean,
Well, it hasn't been around as long, but I don't think AEW hot shots are champion as much as people say they do.
No, they don't. They don't. It's there's very few.
Did you get the picture I sent you?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll come around. I'll tell you right now. Let's take a look at it. AEW World Championship.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm curious for myself. I'm not. What the fuck? All right. Chris Jericho held it 182 days. John Moxley 277, Kenny Omega 346, Hangman Adam Page 197, CM Punk 87 days, Moxley 59 days, Moxley again 11 days, CM Punk 3 days. So that's when it flip-flopped around because injuries and shit was going on. Then it was vacated.
No, CM Punk held it for 3 days because that was after Brawlout.
Yeah. When they had the whole thing where I'm going to win in my town and then you end up in your town.
Yeah, and then CM Punk unfortunately got into the fight backstage.
Yeah, the injuries and shit happened. So that was the nightmare. But then John Moxley had it for 59 days. Then MJF had it for 406. Samoa Joe for 113. Swerve for 126. Danielson for 48 days. But Danielson's 48 days was fucking a good 48 days. Moxley again for 273, and then Hangman Adam Page for 26. So the belt came into fruition in 2019, which is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6 years ago. In 6 years, we've had 13 champions, or 14 champions.
Which isn't bad.
No, I don't think that's terrible. And I don't think there's a champion in there that I'm like, how the fuck did that person get the championship? Like, I'm cool with every champion on there. Moxley, MJF, Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, Chris Jericho, Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Danielson. If anything, I mean, the only one that was kind of a throwaway champion, it was kind of like a participation, thank you for your services, was Danielson.
Yeah.
Because Danielson didn't want the title, but the company wanted him to have it. So let's do this. Well, I can't even do WWE because there's 2 sets of world champions. So I'm not even going to go through and see how many people held the championship in 6 years. But the one championship wasn't in the last 6 years. Yeah, where Roman had the one for almost fucking 4, but he flip-flopped it back and forth between like Lesnar, and then there was some flip-flopping there when your big superstars wanted to come in for a couple months. All right, fuck it, I'll do it. Let's just do it.
If we're going WWE Championship,
Which one do you want to do? Universal or?
I guess WWE title, the main title, the one that Cody has right now. I think Roman held it for 4 years. Before Roman, it was the Fiend or Braun Strowman.
All right. So what did we go back to? 2019 for AEW?
19.
All right, so Seth, we'll go to 19. Seth Rollins, Lesnar. Sorry, Seth for 98 days, Lesnar for 28, Seth for 81, The Fiend for 119, Goldberg for 28 days, Strowman for 150 days, The Fiend again for 7 days, then Roman Reigns for 1,316, and then Cody Rhodes for 379 or 78.
Yeah, that would be the Universal Championship.
And now
right?
they're saying it's discontinued. It's not called the Universal Championship anymore.
Yeah, that's the Universal Championship. But what about the WWE Championship? Oh no, that would be more because Big E won it, and then
Would that be the World Championship, or is it?
I think it would be the World.
This is what I'm saying. That
Heavyweight
this fucking title is
Championship,
so confusing.
because I think that's the title that turned into the World
I don't know.
Heavyweight
Their
Championship.
championships confuse me. But all right, I'm gonna jump out of here. I got work tomorrow. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Everyone for hitting the thumbs up. If you're watching this back later, thank you for the love and support. We'll see you guys next time. I'll give you another, and I will be back. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow night. I don't really have any interviews planned or anything going on. Keep your bell notifications on. Maybe I'll surprise you, or maybe I'll work something out with somebody where we do an interview midway through the day. If you know anyone that wants to be a guest or you think would be a great guest, send them my way. I am taking bookings now. They will go quick, so get them through while you can. Also, Wednesday, we'll be here for Dynamite, and then we'll be back Thursday for Tornado Tag Podcast. We're going to talk Lesnar. We're going to talk Hogan. We're going to talk SummerSlam and the ESPN deal. We're going to talk a little bit of everything that's going on in and out of professional wrestling. We'll see you guys next time. Love you. Thank you for Steven. Thank you for I'm having a brain fart. Brandon for popping in, and then Alex here at the end. Everyone who engaged in the chat. You guys were all amazing. That's going to end it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Hang out with ABJ Wednesday night Dynamite. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.